Hello. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm back now, and Yeah. Just give a couple more minutes. So, yeah, we've got a few things to talk about with young Mr. Bernard. It looks like he's moving to Los Angeles. Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, California. Um, so I think there's going to be some kind of show in the weeks, and yeah, maybe it'll give him the accountability and, more importantly, the fame that he so craves. So we're going to have a look at his TikToks. He's also been on his local news as well. And we're also going to look at a podcast from a few years ago. I think it's 2022. And yeah, we're just going to see if there's any difference between then and now. LA goal, exactly. Yes. What the hell am I doing drinking in LA? You know that song? Yeah. Well, I'm drinking a coffee. Not in LA though. Although the weather is gorgeous here. I've made some adjustments to my microphone as well. So it's a bit louder and you should be able to hear me clearer. And also I have uploaded a few YouTube videos this week. One video about James Bola, one about Will Kelly, and one about Taylor Sowers. So yeah, it's been nice making those, and um I think the thing I lost sight of was that it doesn't actually take me very long to make and edit those videos. So I'm very happy with how that's going. This sounds great. Thank you, Hells. Welcome in, Ray Ray. Good to see you. Hope you're well. So yeah, I'm feeling all right now. My neck still hurts a little bit, but when I do work out, like it really stretches the muscles. It really makes everything all like relaxed and stuff. I just need to make sure that I remember to put an ice pack on when I come home after the gym. But yeah, that seems to be healing all right. I can look this way, that way, so there's not really that much issue anymore. The only problem is that my eating's been absolutely terrible, and I think I've told you guys about that already. But my BED therapy starts up again on the 27th. And it's my birthday next. It's my birthday on Friday, this coming Friday. Um, so looking forward to that. No idea what I'm going to do. Just have a good relaxing day, and that'll be that. So yeah. Should we get started then? So, I've not been around for 2 weeks, is it? This is 2 weeks from last time, and Ethan hasn't actually done very many videos since then. So yeah, let's have a look. See, this weigh-in is from the 3rd of April. I think we watched this in the previous stream, so this is just like you know how those shows they have like, oh my God, in the last episode of Ethan Bernard in a world.
But I owe it to all of you to show the reality of what's happening on my journey. It's weekly weigh-in time, baby. 2 weeks ago, I was 428 pounds. Last week, I was back up to 440. Let's see where we're at.
445.8 pounds.
I don't know, guys. It's so frustrating. This last couple.
So that's a gain. Um, and it's people said he was only 1 year or some whatever the shit he says. So now he does a trap deadlift.
My
Let's have a look. We're having trouble playing this video. How about you
my
don't
all-time
have it?
deadlift PR is 303 pounds. I don't know how much weight is on this bar, but if I can lift this successfully, this will be the most amount of weight I've ever lifted at once. But first, we've got to warm up. Starting warm up at 166 pounds.
So the first thing that we need to be aware of with the trap bar is that it's a lot easier to do a trap bar deadlift than it is to do a barbell deadlift. And that's because you're standing in the middle, um, surrounded by the weight, which means the center of gravity holds a lot better, right? Like if you've got a barbell and you're lifting it up, you have the weight on either side here, and your center of gravity is like somewhere around your abdomen. I can't remember. But with the trap bar, it's much easier to even lift more than the amount that you weigh. So this, like looking at this, if you didn't know about that, you would say, wow, that's impressive, Ethan. But this is just something to, this is just for like Facebook likes, TikTok likes, all that kind of stuff. It's still like, you can still do it, but it's not as impressive as he makes it seem. Welcome in, Paolo. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
232 pounds.
232, yeah.
Squeezing
That
armpits.
should be really
Just
easy.
standing up straight. Nice. That was effortless.
All right, we're still warming up. How much is this?
This is 276 pounds. 9 months ago, you did 264 for an all-time PR, and that was a struggle.
Yeah.
And here
That
we
was
are.
a max effort lift
and today,
last summer.
And today it's a last warm-up. So,
Yeah.
straight line.
One thing I find interesting with Ethan is that he does a lot of work. He claims to do a lot of work at the gym, but he remains extremely weak. And like one of the things about doing weightlifting is the progressive overload. You know, every 6 to 8 weeks you put more weight on and you get a bit stronger. But if anything, Ethan seems to be weaker, and we'll have a look at that in another video shortly. But yeah, this it does seem that he doesn't really put in any effort when he goes to the gym, if he goes to the gym at all, because he actually he actually doctors photos. He took the same photo twice and he posted it, making us believe they were months apart, which is really weird because the haircuts were different. Because he had a haircut beforehand and then his hair was magically longer, a lot longer afterwards.
Big stand up. Effortless. Just one.
Just one?
Just one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're going.
All right.
All right, lock in.
It's time for the PR.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how much is on here, dude.
Up you go. Oh, uh-oh.
What a recovery. The recovery of a lifetime. Oh my gosh.
That was so shaky at the start, dude. The whole thing shifted.
Why are you so loud? You don't need to be that loud, mate. You can just go, I've only gone and bloody done it. You can just say that instead of going, roaring like a bloody dragon hoarding gold.
You were halfway to California with that one.
What was that, man? I want to redo that.
Okay, PR is already secured. This is icing on the cake that Ethan's not gonna eat.
Dude, it's like
Good morning,
the
feminine.
saddest
Good to
thing
see you. Hope you're well.
rotisserie chicken. It's messed up, dude.
I'll never be that fit.
Mate, he's still banging on about how Simon LeFontaine, Goliath GG, peeled the skin off a rotisserie chicken. Yeah, that makes the chicken slightly healthier, Ethan. So, you know, might want to take notice of Goliath GG. But not the steroids and peptides.
Cool.
Oh. It's an American thing we like to yell. Fair enough.
Nice.
If I have a PR, I'm like, yeah. I'm not like, I'm like, yes. Welcome in, Vogue. I'm doing fine, thank you. I've still got a bit of pain, but I'm doing a lot better. Thank you very much.
A much cleaner rep.
Oh my god, I feel redeemed. So how much weight are we looking at?
342 pounds.
342?
342.
That is a 39-pound increase from my last PR. And that's only after 2 months. 2 or 3 months?
80 pounds overall in 9 months, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, by July, I'll be under 400. And we're going to push this to that 100-pound increase. Stay tuned. My all-time
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen, Ethan. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm screaming like I just scored the winning touchdown. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite a calm person, I guess. I'm very British in how I go about things. This looks like just what the doctor prescribed for a massive hernia. Yeah, yeah. It's like, do you know what? You know what, Ethan Bernard, you should go lift a trap bar almost all of your body weight and lift it like you don't have a hernia. And then in 30 months, I'll give you an operation for your hernia. Hernia heaven, exactly.
Get ready.
What's going on?
Get ready with me as a 430-pound man going to a wedding I
Good
was
morning,
invited to
Mels. Hope you're
last
well.
year. You thought I was going to say.
So the jacket doesn't fit, all right? There's no way in hell that button ain't gonna survive being buttoned up, that's for sure. And what the hell? What the hell? That is a big fupa he's got there. Little intestine poking through to feel the burn. Exactly, that's what he needs. He has a big old fupa. No wonder he's angry all the time.
This week, didn't you? You know, guys, I'm actually excited about this. This is the first time I've ever bought like a matching top and bottom suit.
Yeah.
And we got a nice dress shirt to go underneath.
Oh my God, it's got a
Let's
lovely
start with
shirt.
that. On camera, this looks white, but it is kind of a lilac, like a light purple.
Yeah, it doesn't look white on camera. It does look, yeah, it looks a bit like, yeah, an off-white lilac-y color.
It's kind of funny. I learned from last time that I don't
It's funny, isn't it? Um, that that fits kind of okay.
need to button these up every time. It's a little baggy, but I think once we get it tucked in
Why are you doing that? Top and bottom, exactly. With that size fupa, I think he's a bottom, Paolo, let's face it.
and we get the suit on, it'll look good. Next up, we got the pants to match the top.
Uh-huh.
Let's cover these legs up. They've been holding a lot of
Please.
water and frustrating me anyway.
It's just water weight. Okay. Hello, Sprinkles. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, the cummerbund. Yeah, I don't know. Welcome in, Mudslicker. Good to see you. It is a bit see-through. When you're wearing a dress shirt, you do want to wear like a vest underneath. That's really helpful because I can see titty. Now, if you were Eva Longoria and you were wearing that dress shirt, that's fine. Show a bit of titty. You're absolutely welcome to do that. But you're Ethan Benard, you want to be presentable, wear a cheeky vest. And also wear some bigger trousers because look, I guess I'm a bit more of an expert on fashion now. I've lost a bit of weight, right? But when you have a long torso and shorter legs, you really need to make sure that this area here is covered up because that looks slovenly. It looks horrible, okay? You really want to we don't want to see the nip. We don't want to see the areola borealis, Vogue. That's exactly what we're talking about, yeah? So he looks really slovenly with this, and you need to make sure that you cover everything up. And I know you may not feel comfortable with that. He probably says that it's something to do with his hernia, but what you want to do then is buy bigger trousers and don't worry too much. Or have tailored trousers because when you're that size, buying off the rack is quite difficult. And if you buy something with a big belly, you're probably going to have baggy trousers, diddly it, and it's not going to work out for you. So I just think that he needs to like because now he's got double fupa. He's got double fupa. He's got fupa here, and he just looks like he's got a talking puppet in his trousers. Hello, I'm Ethan Bernard's Tammy. He should have an undergarment on. What I would suggest is a vest, a shirt, trousers that go to the belly button, and wear braces to hold up the trousers. I think that would look a lot better than a belt for Ethan. So a nice couple of straps, couple of braces. Yeah, perhaps he should be wearing a trust, maybe some scaffolding. Truss. Some scaffolding wouldn't go amiss.
I don't know, guys. I've done a lot to put more effort into how I present myself this last year. Ain't it?
Like, I don't know, you can just tell. Move over, Frankie. Ethan's going to Hollywood. Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you. He's losing weight so rapidly, tailoring wouldn't be cost effective. Yeah, yeah, he is really losing weight really rapidly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like he's gained like 2 pounds since January, so he's really rapidly losing. Yeah.
Attempt to boost my self confidence, but tucking in a shirt and just seeing this.
Double fooper. Double foops. Yeah, this is not good. You really need to have you have to have the trousers here. It just looks better. It just looks better. You just look less like a gumdrop. You kind of just look like a half melted jelly baby, unfortunately.
Just doesn't make me feel great. Let's do the top next. Just kidding. I almost forgot the belt. All right. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that no belt. A belt shouldn't be part of this ensemble. You really would. It would be better off having braces because you're you're practically cutting off the circulation here. Yeah, this isn't the way to do it. Exactly. You know yourself, Dan. Like when you weighed your biggest, the last thing you wanted to do was make your gut look more prominent. You wanted to hide that bad boy. Do you know what I mean? So that's why you had the trousers up a bit more, and it just made the body look a bit slimmer when you were facing forward, you know?
Even with the ratcheting system, that was more difficult.
That's not the whole video, surely.
Get ready with me as a 430-pound man. That actually fits pretty good.
Hold
Because
on.
I'm not gonna lie, even with the ratcheting system, that was more difficult than I'd like to admit it was for me. Now
Pants
let's do
over
the
gut,
top.
exactly.
So I've always loved the look of sport coats.
Is that's not matching, is it? Those colours don't look like they match. The belt on him just looks like the rind on a watermelon slice. Exactly. That doesn't fit. It's too big in the shoulders for him, which means that, well, he claims he's got broad shoulders, so I don't think he's got broad shoulders. He needs to have less. He looks like he's in Dynasty. Do you remember Dynasty? All the padding in that? Who do you think you are? Ethan Benard. Elizabeth Taylor. You need a Taylor.
I don't know, guys. It feels pretty good. Ooh, I don't like that pocket placement. That is weird. Having to put your
Yeah. No, well, you don't put your hands in there. When you're wearing a suit, what you want to do is you want to have the bottom button left undone and the top button done. Yeah, tailoring is definitely needed here. You're not going to put your hands in the suit pockets. They're for like, they tend to be just for show, really. You have stuff in your inside pocket, or you would put your hands into your trouser pockets. These are just affectations. You don't need to put your hands in there because it looks weird.
hands up and down like that. I'm looking for like hoodie style from the side. Doesn't
No,
look bad. It actually fits pretty good. It gives my shoulders kind of that kingpin vibe.
no, it doesn't. It gives you droopy shoulders, to be fair. They're not for the hands, no. Braces are the way. Avoid having anything cutting in. If you feel uncomfortable, you look awkward. Exactly. It does feel a bit rage baity, Dan.
We're gonna leave it unbuttoned for now.
No. What you should do is get a tailored suit. The reason he has this suit is because he went the day before to a shop to buy this suit. He knew about this wedding a year in advance, and he never decided to go to a tailor. You ruin the lines of the suit if you shove stuff in the pockets. Yeah, exactly. What's it got in the pockets, sis? Exactly.
I think it flows a little freer. This is the main outfit complete. It's time to accessorize. All right, we got some dress shoes. I probably should have done this a bit earlier. I picked up a new version of my favorite fragrance to use, and I'm really excited to try this out. We're gonna do one on the left, one on the right, one on the front, and one on the back of the neck. If you know, you know. We're going.
No, I don't know. Well, can somebody explain to me why you would have eau de toilette on the back of your neck? Because that to me seems a bit weird. Does he have a really like dirty neck? Is that what he's trying to say? If you know him, you know him. I don't know. And I've never put aftershave on the back of my neck. You know, I'm not like, you know, never done that in my life, Ethan. So it does seem a bit weird. I bet off camera he's done a little on his fupa. You know he's done that. Yeah, I bet he did do one down the trousers, Vogue. The Gold World shower, exactly. That's how Amberlyn Reed does it.
Going in with the sterling cross necklace, right over the top, and straight in the middle. So I got this activity ring. I wear it on my right pointer finger, and this ring keeps track of all my activity, sleep, stress levels, and most of the things that the Garmin that I used to wear every single day does. And then we have the watch for the day. I really love this watch in particular because it is a nice piece made by a Swiss manufacturer, but it's not overtly fancy in any way. It's very simple and clean, and it can easily be worn casually or dressed up at an event like this. I've got the glasses, I've got the wallet, and you can't forget the pocket knife. Come on.
I don't understand why you're bringing a pocket knife to a wedding. Is it like when you go to the buffet? Get away from the sausage rolls, you cunts. These are mine. Don't touch the jelly. You know, is it that? Peach cologne on her underwear. So you're telling me that he takes a pocket knife to a wedding for no real reason?
You guys had to be expecting it. I'm already sweating through this thing because I am freaking roasting. But for a 430-pound guy who's just
Yeah, he's Rosie answering the door.
trying to look his best, I would say that's not too shabby.
That's also an American thing. I've only ever heard of the pocket knife thing from Ethan because he's done it twice now, going to a wedding, right? It's incredible, incredibly odd thing because I just never. Yeah, this suit doesn't fit, unfortunately. He just looks very slovenly, which is a shame, really. Okay, so we've had the suit, and now we're back from the hollybobs, I think.
I know you guys haven't seen much of me lately. I've been really, really busy. I have something to
Pocket
tell you
knives
guys.
go everywhere. Oh, okay.
I just got to figure out how to say it. So I'm working on that. But look at this.
I'm gay. No, it's not really.
The freaking monthly shipment from Jocko Fuel came in. Listen, guys, I
Wow, look at all that lead. 30 grams of protein, 20 grams of lead. Yeah, it's like Crocodile Dundee, isn't it? That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's not a knife, that's a spoon. I see you've played knifey spoony before. You used to keep one in your bra. Is that not uncomfortable? I just don't understand. Like, you know how women had like money in their tits? That would be. I'd like that. Just money in my tits. Yeah, he's still pushing Mulk. I'm surprised they haven't dropped him yet.
might have a problem, and I might be a little too addicted to these sweet cream coffee shakes. I probably should have them send me some other flavors so I'm not down in 95 milligrams of caffeine every single time I drink a protein shake. But we got 4 cases of the sweet cream coffee shakes. We got some vanilla protein powder for Ninja Creamies and protein shakes, some hydrates for the gym and a couple supplements that I was running low on. Of course,
Do you know what else is good? Water. Have you ever thought about just drinking a bit of the old dihydrogen monoxide? Because that I've heard that's a good thing. Oh, very filling, very tasteless. You can add a little bit of fruit in there because malt, there's probably less lead in water too, to be fair. Clipped it to the strap and set inside the cup, you don't even feel it. Yeah, that's how I wear my underwear.
as always, Jocko Fuel here is the only sponsor I have on this channel. So if you guys want to support me even more than you are now by watching this page, you can use code Ethan at jockofuel.com for 20% off. And there might be something new coming soon that we can't quite show you yet. Appreciate y'all.
Oh my God, a realistic Ethan waifu pillow. I want one. It's actually 6'5". Cross necklace front and center.
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Ethan.
I'm out here getting some steps in this nice cold Michigan weather while I still can. And I'm actually filming an interview with a local news station today.
Oh my God, he's actually filming an interview with a local news station today. Mulkey Chai, exactly. Tell her to change her name.
I'm gonna lie, I am gonna miss the cold. And I'm sure that might change as I continue to lose weight. But where we're going, it's gonna be quite a bit warmer.
Where we're going, we don't need malt. Always with the working on something. He does love a good vague post, doesn't he?
It's pretty crazy, guys, the opportunities that have arisen from this journey. And I'm really excited that I'm finally getting back on track. And I'm really glad that I didn't give up. I appreciate
Today, the local news. Tomorrow, Jimmy Fallon's. David Letterman's. Tin Man. Jay Leno. Tomorrow, the world. He's going to be really big in Bollywood. I can just tell.
y'all watching. I'll talk to you soon. Also, Danny's still alive, just in case you were wondering. I'm out
Well
here
done,
getting some
Danny.
steps.
Moloko Plus. Oh, yeah. That Clockwork Orange reference. Love it. So, yeah, he was on the news, guys. And let's have a look at the news. Happy Chappy here.
A young man from Allegan is inspiring hundreds of thousands online, not just for the weight that he's lost, but for the honesty that he brings to the journey.
No, but really, what does he do?
News 8's Tessa Kresh has his story.
Oh, that's not a joke. Oh, I'm pretty sure this isn't a very honest journey.
This Allegan native has dropped a third of his body weight. His transformation is easy to see, but what keeps people watching is everything he's willing to show along the way.
I'm out here getting some steps in.
He shows his fupa along the way. Tell another joke, newsman. Exactly.
In this nice cold Michigan weather while I still can.
Ethan Benard is turning steps.
This nice cold Michigan weather while I
Yeah, he looks a bit different.
Show along the way.
I'm out here getting some steps in.
Slimming filter on.
In this nice cold Michigan weather.
Slimming
while I
filter
still
off.
can.
You absolute sausage. He even did his video with a slimming filter on first while getting filmed without the slimming filter. And I bet he spoke to the newswoman and he's like, can I put the slimming filters on the news? He's like, what slimming filters? Nothing. Welcome in, Debbie. Good to see you. I'm fine, thank you. Hope you're well too. Ethan Benard. Etienne Bernard.
Ethan Benard is turning steps into a movement.
At my heaviest, I was 660
Steps is movement. What?
pounds.
Documenting his journey from more than 650 pounds to just over 4.
Michigan would have some lovely weather to work out in. No, you're wrong, Hells, because he didn't work out outdoors at all in the winter. So, yeah, he's like, no, it's too cold. I can't go outside. Not that he could drive to it. Oh, wait, he can't drive. So he could go to the gym without the R. Yeah, Ethan Benard.
400 with an audio.
Yeah, that's slimming filters. Look how long his head is. Look at the top of his head. How the fuck? It's how narrow is that door? He wouldn't be able to even fit through the door with how narrow that is. Look at the slimming filters. Absolute treating.
Audience of more than 1 million. The work is daily.
Well done.
The progress, not always.
2 weeks ago, I was 428 pounds. Let's see where we're at.
Did they have no sound, man?
445.8 pounds.
I don't know, guys. It's so frustrating.
He's lost and gained back the same 100 pounds 4 different times.
But I'm not going to pretend like I've been perfect.
But that honesty is important to him.
Yeah, honesty is the best policy. So why don't you ask him a real hard-hitting news question about why he looks like Gerald from Hey Arnold when he's on his videos, and in reality, he actually looks like Jabba the Hutt.
Shares the highs, the setbacks, and the daily decision to keep going.
I'm not going to be able to be the best version of myself that I need to be if I don't take care of myself physically.
You look completely different on the news compared to, like, if this was an Ethan Slimming filter, that bridge would be like that small in the distance. It'd be like a dwarf's bridge. Be like the Munchkin Bridge over to Lilliput, you know what I mean?
For Ethan, this isn't just about a number on the scale.
428.2 pounds.
It's about building a life he didn't think was possible.
Objectively and logically speaking, I should 100% be dead.
Back in 2020, COVID nearly took his life.
Now, why would you take a picture of this? Be like, yeah, that looks great. Post that. What on earth is this? I just don't understand. Like, why the hell would you take a picture of just tubes and wires inside of somebody while, like, you're basically dying?
60 days in the hospital, the ICU, a ventilator, rehab.
They actually gave me a standing ovation when I left because they were so happy that I lived through it.
Jesus Christ. If this was the NHS, they'd be like, all right, fuck off.
He calls that moment a turning point and credits his community for helping him through.
I've been in this town for 26 years. Like, this will always be home.
After a lifetime in Allegan, he's now preparing for his next chapter.
Yeah, I am moving across the country. It is over
Thank you, little
2,000 miles
handbag.
away, and it will be the first time that I've ever left Allegan.
He's heading to California, hoping a
First time you've ever left Allegan. Well, that's a lie. You've gone to different places. So you're lying on the bloody news. They really should fact check this guy. Fact check this guy. The camera shots of him walking. Yeah, exactly. So what we want you to do is we want you to walk along the boardwalk here. I know it's not Boston. And it's like, I've got to walk again. I've already done one. Can't you just flip it over? He is moving. He's moving to Hollywood. Hollywood, where the stars shine.
new environment will help him stay consistent and keep inspiring others along the way.
Hearing firsthand the impact that what I do has had on their lives is just, it's a blessing. It's ridiculous.
In
I thought you didn't give a shit about what people thought, Ethan. You don't care about the stuff. You just want to get famous.
Allegan, Tessa Kresh, News 8.
A young man from Allegan is inspiring hundreds of thousands online, not just for the weight that he's lost, but for the honesty that he
Oh, I just had to listen to that again because that was such a funny joke. You're killing me here, Mr. Newsman. You're killing me here. God's sake. What a fucking... Right. Anyway. You're not optimistic at all. No, he doesn't care, no.
I'm moving across the country to save my weight loss journey.
Shame you haven't saved the slimming filters, eh?
I'm moving across the country to save my weight loss journey. I will reveal more details soon, but I'm literally packing up my entire life.
Oh, we're over here. We're over here, Ethan. Go on, carry on.
Even Danny. And I'm making a big move to surround myself with people that I can connect with and that are going to help me get back on track with my journey.
Right.
This past few weeks, I've been realizing both the mental and physical aspects of what it's like to take your life and move away from the community that you grew up in. It's been very emotional, and I've been doing my best to spend a lot of time with the people that I love that are near me here. But I'm also grateful for the people that we're going to be surrounded by out there. This next few weeks, my schedule is absolutely nuts. And I know I haven't been showing you guys, but I've been putting in a lot of work to make this happen. And now it finally
Yeah, I'm sure. Because we believe everything that you tell us, Ethan. Yeah.
is. Next month, we're bringing this to a whole nother level, and we're shaking things up a bit. I am on a 2-day vacation with my parents right now, spending some time with them before the move. So I'm going to get back to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I Do you think it's going to be a television show, a television series that is going on? Like, I would have loved, I would have loved for DDP to take this guy on just to see the reality of it, because Change or Die was a great show, and I think he needed that kind of accountability because I feel like if he's going to LA, if he's going to Hollywood, there's going to be a lot of fake people there. LA is going to eat him up. Exactly. He's just a small town boy living in a lonely world. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's not, clearly, it's not what you know, it's who you know, because he knows Jelly Rolls, some pedo, allegedly, comedian. Think about a chance of him as being with an influencer. I don't know if Peach Fit lives in California. Um, pardon me. But it's possible. It's possible. Oh, Jesus. What's going on with this today?
I really messed up in the gym, man. If you watch my page, you know how inconsistent I've been with pretty much everything this year. The gym is very much included in that. I went to the gym tonight after not going consistently this past couple weeks, and I just did a simple upper body day, and I feel like I just got destroyed. It's all movements I've done many, many times in the past, but I feel so freaking tired and sore, man. And I'm
Right. So, did you try and lift heavier than what you actually are capable of? Because that seems like what's happened. Because when I do upper body at the gym, when I do the gym, I go to the gym 4 times a week when I'm healthy, right? And I feel absolutely fantastic after going to the gym. Every time Ethan does exercise, he's like, I feel like shit. I don't feel well. I don't feel like doing this anymore. And then we get a 10-minute pity video of him being like, why can't anyone hold me accountable? Ethan, you should hold yourself accountable, mate. Yeah, no worries, Dan. LA will give him nothing, humble him probably. Yeah, probably.
a bit worried about moving and then going to the gym a bunch, and I'm just really hoping that my body can freaking take it, dude. I know I haven't told you guys a lot about this move, but I really think it's gonna save my life. I've come a really long ways on this journey already.
See, the thing is, he does know Chris Pratt, and I'm wondering if Chris put in a word with some production company. Peach is somewhere southern. Yeah, Simon's in Canada, Sal's in Ohio. Um, yeah, he would be so much better off being with one of those guys. Like, um, the thing is with Simon is that he seems to try and latch on to other influencers as much as Ethan tries to. So they're not. I don't think they're a good match because Simon's currently trying to help Will Kelly lose weight, and I don't. And Will Kelly's going like, "This is what I ate somewhere around 600 pounds," and he goes off on one and eats a pepperoni sub. So maybe Simon's not the best one. And I think that Peach Fit seems to do a one size fits all kind of regime. He needs some bespoke help, which he has from the Jocko Willink crew. So why isn't he using those people? Have they given up on him? Because that's what it seems like. It just seems like, right, we're just going to give you a code for the mulk now, and please don't talk to us anymore. If you ring, we will hang up. that kind of thing.
Ready. 200 pounds is a lot of weight to lose, but at the same time, I still have a lot more weight to lose. I'm very confident that I'm going to be moving in the right direction again, but honestly, I am really nervous about the changes that I'm going to have to adjust to out there. Anyway, I'm sorry for not posting that much lately, guys. I have been so incredibly busy. This next few weeks before the move is absolutely freaking crazy. And it's all good things that I have lined up, but it is just a lot to take on. The good news is, once we're out there, I am going to be posting a whole lot more than I have been this last couple months.
You can just smell that one. A whole lot.
I'm confident that I'm going to be able to create a lot better videos and be a lot more consistent than I have been. That's what's going on with me. The gym's kicking my butt. I'm super busy. I really do appreciate y'all watching, and you guys won't have to deal with all of the build up much longer. Appreciate y'all. Hope you have a blessed day.
Oh, cheers, Ethan. All the best, mate. So yeah, he posted that, and then I think 3 days later, yeah, 3 days later, he posted a video about shoes. And you know what Patsy Stone says? You can never have enough hats, gloves, and shoes.
Let's go shoe shopping as a 440-pound guy who needs a 14 extra wide. All right, so when I was at my heaviest, I was in a 15 extra wide, and now I'm looking for anything in a 14, preferably wide. Oh, I might have found something. These right here are...
Well, he's a big old liar, Mudslick, so I guess, you know, the next favourable thing would be to go into a bit of acting. Because he's acting like he lost a lot of weight when he hasn't.
Are a 14 extra wide. Getting a little pile started here of stuff that would actually fit me. So these actually are 15 extra wide. And as you can see, they're not in the best shape. So. Oh yeah.
How they feel?
Bro.
He's Patsy's interview, yeah. He's definitely got a lot of water in his legs. When he was trying those shoes on, they were definitely those legs were jiggling. I don't think my legs jiggle. No. I like shoes. I don't like storing shoes. Yeah, that's fair.
My legs look so bad right now. But no, I think
That's not healthy, Ethan. I don't understand why he doesn't go to a cardiologist to have a look at his heart, because that edema is just not normal. It's weird. Like, you could probably poke his leg and you would leave a dent because of all the water.
the extra wide helps a lot.
I mean, that's not the only thing that looks extra wide. Without these slimming filters, he looks absolutely huge. I don't think he's in the 420s. He's got to be at least 480 still. I don't believe that he's lost much weight. I think he's gained a lot.
He's really nice. I haven't worn a Converse looking shoe like this since I was a teenager. These are not a wide though. These are slip-ins, but snug fit.
Oh yeah, those look good.
They look good, but they are like freaking squeezing that.
Is he trying to make us believe that he's actually a size 14 now? Now, I do understand that when you lose a lot of weight, your shoe size does go down. In fact, it happened to me. I was a 12 and now I've gone down to an 11. I think I might even be able to go down to a 10 when I start losing more weight. It's so it's a very real thing, but don't try and force yourself into small shoes. It would probably make the water in your legs that bit worse because it's cutting off all the circulation. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. If I'm wearing pants and I'm not looking down at my legs the whole time, these do look pretty nice. Well, at this point, we're for sure getting these. I think we managed to round up every pair of 14s in this store, dude.
This Kyle's taller than me.
It's freaking ridiculous. Danny's even getting some new shoes here. These ones are a little fancier, but I love this style. As you can see, I'm not very adventurous with the shoes that I wear. Let's try these on.
Well, you're not adventurous with any of the clothes you wear because I've seen that red shirt more times than I've seen my own mother in the past 5 years.
I believe these are also supposed to be just like slip. Oh, wow. Dude, you can see like it bending out because of how fat my foot is right now. I do like these. I just don't know if that looks stupid.
Well, why don't you get extra wide then? Why are you trying to... You're like one of the ugly sisters trying to fit into the glass slipper. Just get stuff that is your size. Stop trying to squeeze yourself into things that are too small for you. Just accept that you have to wear bigger sizes. This is just utterly stupid. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he is a bit Cartman-like, isn't he?
My foot's making the shoe not its original shape, bro.
When he fails in Hollywood, he's going to be like, screw you guys, I'm going home.
I think if you're wearing pants and stuff, no one's even going to notice because it's going to lay over the side of the shoe.
These ugly gray socks probably weren't the best thing to wear for this, but I didn't even know we were making this video.
We didn't know we were going to find this many pair of shoes either.
Dude, I was expecting them to have like 2 or 3 pairs of 14s in the whole store. Okay, I like these a lot. I think when I'm holding less water, they won't be as like
bulged out.
Yeah. Shoes here are what? Buy one, get one 50% off right now?
Yep.
We go with.
You buy one shoe and you get the second shoe for 50% off. That's a really good deal, actually. In the UK, though, we do get like buy one, get one. Buy one shoe, get the other shoe free.
These, and then we kind of have to go with these. These tight shoes look nice, but you spend a day in those things, the blisters are gonna be all over the place, dude. These are,
And you don't want blisters as an untreated diabetic, do you, Ethan? I'm surprised he could position his leg like that. Yeah, he doesn't seem very mobile, for which is a real red flag for his age.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's a no-brainer. Mission accomplished. What you got there, Danny?
This is what Danny uses right here.
Not today's.
Huh? Why are you making fun of Danny for? He's just hanging about.
Not on my.
I don't.
Yeah. If he was on his own, he'd have bought the gold bears, he'd have bought that, this. He'd have bought it all. And Danny'd be like, I'm not looking.
know though. These warheads, they're filled with ooze. All right, the bag has been secured. Let's go shoe.
Great stuff, Ethan. Ethan's gone to buy shoes. Wonderful.
This is a
What's going on today?
full strength day for a big guy who's been struggling in the gym lately.
This is an ad, by the way. It says commission paid, so.
We started out the day with hammer curls. After that, we did easy bar curls. I think that's what they're called.
Why does he look? Yeah, turns camera off. Hail Satan. Why does he looks like he's struggling with this.
It was just a simple barbell curl focusing on biceps. I also tried this new machine for curls today, but with all the flabbiness on the bottom of my arms, it really hurt to be in. After that, we did a few sets of tricep pushdowns. 3 sets of skull crushers using that same bar from earlier.
Watching Ethan. Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't it?
And then we finished up this upper body day with some Bayesian cable curls. We did a few sets of these, and I felt pretty good about it. After the workout, it was time to get some protein.
Lovely.
I usually mix my protein shakes in milk, but since we're at the gym, we're using water. Yago Fuel sent me their new horchata
Kat, what is horchata?
protein powder to try. So we're putting 1 scoop right into 8 ounces of water.
Lovely.
Will it fit? Will it fit? Will it fit? All over. All over.
Oh, yeah.
All over.
It's kissing it.
Uh-oh.
There
It's
we
made an air
go.
seal.
Uh-oh.
Lovely stuff.
Oh.
That was satisfying.
This is going everywhere. I just saw it go everywhere.
That's a very weird thing to do in front of the camera. Yeah, I'm just wanking off my bottle.
This is going everywhere. I just saw it.
He's loving it. He's loving it. He's like he's going skiing. Cheers. The magic elixir.
Come on, Devin, get a good slurp.
Dude. This is actually really good, bro.
You know what this is, Danny? What?
Yeah, they're going to the gym just before they go to Sauron, innit? Just to, you know, Fellowship of the Ring, but a different kind of ring, if you know what I mean. It's a Mexican drink like creamy and cinnamony. Ah, thank you.
Cinco de Mayo in your mouth.
I've never had Cinco de
I've
Mayo
never
in my
had
mouth.
horchata, so I have no idea what it's supposed to taste like, but it's a really good cinnamon flavor.
This is actually pretty accurate.
I'm not saying that because it's sponsored.
Dude, I'm telling you, this with the filtered milk would be even better. 2% filtered milk with this powder. I want to try that.
Yeah.
Remember, you can use code
A
Ethan
twink ring, exactly.
for 20% off at jockofuel.com.
Yeah, so that was the hashtag ad. At least he's honest about his ads now. And that's actually all of the videos in the past 2 weeks, because I wasn't here last week. So yeah, fucking hell, Ethan. It's all girl. It's the South Park shake weight, yeah. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna watch an old podcast of Ethan's, and this is from the 14th of October 2022, and it's got 173 views since 4 years ago. So it's doing really well. This is going to be stuff that is long since gone, but I just wanted to watch it just so I could watch it with you guys, and yeah, see if there's anything noticeable in the interview that he might, tell us about. Oh my God, let's have a drink.
It's time for the Drink O'Clock Podcast. Talking to esports and streamer personalities from around the world. So pour yourself a stiff one. Sit back and relax.
Do what to a stiff one? Well, speaking of being stiff, Paolo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
And let's get to it. And now, here's your host, Rob Max ABV Valencias.
Who? I win. What do I win? I win 1 hour and 30 minutes with Ethan Benard. Oh my God, you really shouldn't have.
Shitty day at work, so. Now they give me a fucking 18-second counter. I'm telling you, man, this shit fucks with me.
They already started recording on my end.
Really? Yeah, it's giving me the
There's no countdown.
The -5. All right.
A very well produced podcast, then I take it. Looks Maxer GG696767.
3, 2, 1. It's probably fucking recording anyway, dude. I think it just loves to fuck with me. But
I mean, that's what Premiere Pro is for, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I know, dude. I've actually really enjoyed editing my own videos. I've gotten really fucking good at it. And
all right, well, why didn't you edit this one then?
I think it's a good skill to have, to be honest. But before we jib,
they do
this
look
is
related,
episode
yeah.
6 of the Drink Clock Podcast.
Basically, this guy is Ethan upside down. Tell your computer around. Exactly the same. That hype, I didn't expect this guy. No. Welcome in, Deb. Good to see you.
My name's Rob, handle MaxABV. I have a great guy, Twitch partner, Ethan Benard, with me here today. What's up, man?
Oh, Twitch partner, my ass, bro. Got like 20 viewers
Come on, man.
in September, brother.
Hey, I gotta talk you up, man.
Yeah, partner came at a crazy time, bro.
Oh, we're gonna get into that. We're definitely gonna get into
Yeah, bro. Fuck.
that. But I always like to start these off. I'm sure you had to drive into the office, so you're not drinking. But I'm a fucking degen. So anyone listening, I like to actually.
He does look a bit like Cyrax. You are right there. Like if Cyrax was like clean. If you put Cyrax in sheep dip, that's what he'd come out looking like.
Actually, change my shot glasses every episode. So like me and my fiance, we travel a lot, so we buy shot glasses in any city that we're gonna be in.
Yeah. So what it is, or what it was rather, was that Ethan streamed from an office. Okay. He didn't stream at home. This all took place in an office. I don't know who paid the rent on the office, whether it was him or his parents, but maybe it was to feel like it was like a job or something. But he can't drive, so he got mum and dad to pick him up from his Twitch streaming job, which is a bit pathetic.
So today I'm gonna honor Vegas because it's my favorite fucking place on the planet, and it is really the city that never sleeps. Outside of New Orleans, I would die if I stayed there for longer than a day. So I appreciate you jumping on with me, man. So let's.
Hey, I've never had a sip of alcohol before, but I got my hydration drinks, brother.
Let's go. Well, good for you, man. Don't do it. It's fucking horrible. I don't even want to see what my liver looks like,
bro.
You know what? I feel like if you did, though, at some point while you're playing Valorant, you'd feel better because half the time Valorant makes me drink.
Valorant is the thing in my life.
Yeah, Deb, he got gifted a truck, and all the truck is used for is for him filming his pity posts. He doesn't know how to drive. No amount of money if I have to drink while filming, no. Maybe it was the unattached garage in the backyard. I don't know. I have no idea, but it was definitely an office. Because the thing is, Ethan is a very loud boy. And can you imagine him screaming at Valorant while his parents were trying to, just mill about the house? No wonder they kicked his ass out to the office. Just get an office. We'll pay for it. You can stream and be as loud as you want. All right.
Brought me closest to being an alcoholic furthermore than anything else, by far.
It's crazy, man. And it's a shame because I enjoy the game. It's just, we're going to get into that too. But so I always like to start this off by kind of like how I met you. So I tried to stay off TikTok. I tried. I waited a very long time. People would fucking send me TikToks. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. And then one day I fucking caved, and then I caved, and I went into some fucking rabbit hole just like you do with YouTube.
Why is he saying fuck a lot? Stop saying fuck, you fuck.
And it was bad. But I stumbled upon your TikTok.
Hey, Ethan, where's your cross, mate? You're not wearing a cross in this video.
Which kind of fed me into your Twitch, and that was kind of when you were at your prime, right? You were getting, what, like 200, 300, 400 viewers?
Yep.
And I loved your vibe. You were cracking me the fuck up, dude. And obviously I still watch you all the time. So that's kind of wild how I ran into that. So the first thing I want to talk about a little bit was like how you got into TikTok. It seems like you kind of cracked the code there for a while of filtering people from your TikTok to your Twitch, which I thought was really good. So talk a little bit about that.
Dude, it's all entertainment value, bro. Like that, there's a reason when you're on TikTok, you see these TikTokers that have literally 1 million followers. And when you go to their Twitch page, they average like 10 viewers. It's all about entertainment value because a lot of these TikTokers just think that they can get their audience to come over just by existing, right?
Yeah, I think the thing with Ethan though was it was Fat Man on TikTok. That's why he can't drive a truck in Michigan. No, he doesn't have a license yet. Do you reckon he's gonna speak about his future wife and kids in this podcast? I think it might be a bit early on because he doesn't have his Christian cross on. He still looks like he's a big boy. So I don't think there'll be a mention of wife and kids here, but you never know.
The whole point of the TikTok that I created was literally just to push viewers to Twitch. Everyone I know is like, Ethan, why is your Twitch pop up so big? Ethan, why don't you post anything other than Twitch clips? It's because the TikTok community isn't worth creating high value content for 99% of the time.
Oh right, is that why you create shit content now on TikTok? You don't value the viewers that you have on there. Okay, noted.
Like the sheer purpose of TikTok is to drive that audience as much as you can to a different platform. So I would literally, I came out of the gate on TikTok. First Twitch clip I ever posted got like 250,000 views. And I started posting twice a day. And then I started posting 3 times a day, 4 times a day. Then I ended up scheduling a clip every 4 hours. I would have a new clip on TikTok. And then on Twitch.
So it's about quantity rather than quality. And I think that kind of is how he does his videos today. I mean, it's not even quantity over quality. It's a very distinct lack of quality. And the quantity is down. So it's very surprising that he still has much of an audience on TikTok, to be honest. I think Facebook tends to be where he is the king of the fatties. High value content from Ethan, I know, right?
Twitch, dude, every time my Twitch viewership goes up, something stupid happens, and then it goes away. Like during the Valorant beta, I averaged like 14, maybe 1,100 viewers, and then my PC gone, so I couldn't stream for like 3 months. Came back, 50, 60 viewers, held that until last March, and then I started TikTok. It went from 50 to 100. Next week was 150. Next week was 200. Next week was 300. Then 400. Then on the stream, before the climax of my life, basically.
Yeah.
I averaged 1,400 viewers with no hosts. It was
Dude,
it's
and
just
Quantity rather than quality is his brand motto, exactly. And that's an Ethan Benard guarantee, you know? So when it comes to Twitch, if you see, I know a lot of streamers, not necessarily personally, but there are streamers out there that can go on holiday for a week, 2 weeks, come back, and they're still on pretty much the same viewership, maybe even higher. For someone like Ethan to go from 1,100 viewers and then go down to 50 after a couple of months clearly means that he doesn't do enough to capture his audience. There's no like emotional connection there for him to keep an audience. So regardless of the amount of videos that he puts out on TikTok, he isn't retaining anyone. So it's very difficult for me to assume that he's an entertaining guy because he isn't. It's just a spectacle to look at the fat guy getting angry at Valorant, you know? Yeah, I think he hates that he can't stream video games anymore. Because he does like the audience for him for his weight loss journey will not correlate to Twitch. He won't really get any traction on Twitch. I mean, I know somebody on YouTube who has over 800,000 subscribers, and on Twitch he gets an audience of about 25. It's just sometimes the audience just doesn't translate, and that's just how it is.
That's
snowball, dude.
And that's fucking wild, man. You did that all yourself. You did it all organically. I mean, and this is coming from someone. I put my stream on pause because I'm actually really enjoying the podcast side of it. I actually really just enjoy interviewing people, shooting the shit, talking to people more. There's so many trolls, man, and we're gonna talk about that because that's like part of your shtick is the trolls.
Oh yeah.
But it's really fucking hard to average even 10, 15, 20. So for you to average that many, even to come back and still average 50, 60, even what you're doing now with 20, it's not hard, or it's not easy to do that. So, I mean, honestly, dude, whatever you're doing, it's working.
So he went away and he went down to 20 average viewers. That's even worse than the 50, I thought. I mean, he's treating that like it's an amazing achievement. You've lost like an exponential amount of your audience. That's not good at all.
So keep doing it. I love your content. It fucking cracks me up.
Yeah, I appreciate that, dude.
And anyone I have on here so far, it's people I really enjoy. Like, I could sit down and just have your shit up, and I'll have, like, an earbud in, and I'll be typing up, you know, if I'm working or whatever, and it's something I could just, you know, you'll say shit, it'll crack me the fuck up, especially when you get mad. You remind me of me half the time, dude, because when you get fucking mad, especially when it's, like, I was watching your...
Well, yeah, you do remind you of him because you're him upside down. Turn around.
Overwatch 2 streams. You're like, fuck this game! And I'm like, dude, everything
Burning
you
the
say is
trolls,
shit
yeah.
I've said, so... but your shtick is internet trolls. And... Yeah. You know, let's talk a little bit about that because, dude, I've seen some fucked up shit that people say to you.
Oh yeah,
like
every day.
It is like curmudgeon shit. It's shit that like I wouldn't even say in my mind about a human, and they just say it because it's the internet.
Yeah.
Like, how do you deal with that shit? Like just logistically. Like, I'm not saying I'm a fragile person, but I do have a bit of an ego sometimes. And like, if just one person said shit. Like, I got one negative comment on a video that I posted. It was my first negative one. That's how I know I'm doing something decent.
Yeah.
Is that I got a negative comment. How does that affect your mental? I mean, it's got to fuck with you a little bit, doesn't it?
Bro, last year it didn't. I'm gonna be dead ass, bro.
Yeah, if Cyrax and Robin Gibb had a baby, that's what that would...
Last year, I'm pretty sure all those people saying horrific things, fat fuck, kill yourself, etc. Those are literally the people that made my Twitch blow up. Because those TikToks, they're just Twitch clips, bro. I didn't do shit. I don't edit shit. I just put them in the...
So, you've basically grown your audience from trolls. That is like building a house on sand. That's a foundation of sand. No wonder your Twitch broke down from 1,100 to 20. The people just moved on to the next troll. The next lolcow. That's all it was. So basically, he was making money from being a gaming lolcow. He was like Dark Side Phil or Wings of Redemption, you know, that kind of thing. So this is just, yeah, it, it's insane how he thinks he did so well when it's just people coming in to call him a fat boy, you know? Just turned 40 and have people on Instagram telling me I look like I've aged 20 years in 3 years. I mean, that's just people being nasty, isn't it? Yeah, it all makes sense now. Like, when I stream on Twitch, I get people calling me fat, saying I need a gym membership. I just ban them. I just straight up ban the fuckers because you don't want to cultivate that kind of audience. I don't want to get paid for people to call me a fat fuck. I want to be paid to entertain people, right? So it just makes no sense that Ethan would want to build his brand on that. It's just crazy.
Vertical format, I click upload. I was, like I said, like literally every 4 hours, bam, 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 bam. No effort whatsoever. Most viewed clip of the day, clip it, edit it, post it. I don't give a shit. I didn't give a shit what it was. I barely took the time to trim them. But literally, the hate
I
comment.
mean, you barely take the time to trim them now. You just say thanks for the engagement. Yeah. The one thing about all these podcasts and gym bro guys that these comments that they're all puffed up narcissists who like to talk. Yeah, all the egos are very fragile too. Like Ethan's ego is more fragile than his Twitch audience.
Comments on those TikToks is what gave them that boost in the algorithm, and then they started getting shown to more and more people.
That's crazy, dude, when you think about it.
So listen,
all that
like,
fucked up shit.
With you, bro. Last year, you know, last April, when you're averaging hundreds of viewers and you're making thousands of dollars, I didn't give a shit about the hate comments, bro. Screw the hate comments. I had just made what I made in 2020 in 1 month of 2021.
That's wild,
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I made like $4,800 last April.
Holy
Which for
shit.
even a streamer of like with a few hundred viewers, that's a lot of fucking money.
Is that so? Did you have?
I couldn't be proud of that personally. I would hate to
TikTok
be
monetized?
sorry. I would hate to be a guy that has an audience based of people who hate me. It's like Foodie Beauty. It's like Amber. He is basically a girl, isn't he? A ghoul. I just don't understand it personally. I could never have that. I could never have that.
As well?
No.
Was that Twitch and TikTok, or was that just Twitch?
I have made $15 off of TikTok ever.
Wow.
Because I turned on a tip button, and one dude gave me $15 on the first day I turned it on. That's it. That's the only monetization I've ever received from TikTok.
That's wild, dude. And like I said, I'm impressed, man. Like, you did that all yourself. Like, a lot of people try to take the easy route, or they would try to change up and switch their shit, and you just kind of like fed into it. And you know, for me, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I think if I was making $5,000 in a month, I'd probably be able to just be like, I don't know, fuck those guys.
It's a bit
I'm
weird,
telling you, bro, that made it easy. Because the response.
Yeah, he's literally saying that he doesn't care about the hate comments. Yeah, Ethan seems to like responding to the hate comments, so you know, I don't think anything's changed.
And this is coming from someone
different. You know what I mean? Like, sure, there would be like probably banning 50 to 100, if not more, a day. Probably way more than that, actually.
Yeah, your mods were like,
with how many viewers we had back then, probably.
Your mods were on point, bro.
But
I bet he didn't even pay his mods to ban that many people. You bastard. I mod for a Twitch partner. I don't get paid, but it's such an easy life sometimes, especially when the chat actually likes the streamer. When the chat likes the streamer, modding is such an easy job. You just sit back, watch the stream, and that's it. Maybe do a few shout outs here and there.
Like,
I saw your mods were running around like crazy.
You have a new person timed out every 2 minutes, or a new ban every minute or two.
Wild.
Through these
That's
like
a horrible
4, 5,
way
6
to.
hour streams.
Yeah, that's a horrible stream then. Nah. Like I even see I watch streamers with 10,000 viewers, and I have a plugin installed where you can see people being banned in real time. Very rarely in these streams I see people getting banned. Like 1 or 2 a stream, if that. It's mad how many people he would have to ban. Yeah, he definitely cares. He's definitely very sensitive. Exactly, Teardrop. Yeah.
But you know, it didn't really matter because of how many how active it was.
It's like being here, right? There's probably like 15, 20, maybe even 30 of you here now. I don't know. I don't check the numbers. But I know that all of you are here to watch me to be entertained, right? Very rarely somebody comes in to be a dickhead. I don't think I've ever had to ban anyone from one of my YouTube lives, ever.
Back then. It's a lot harder now, I will say that.
And this comes from someone like, and I talked about this on my last stream. I even shared my screen, but I was a fat kid growing up, dude. I was bullied. People beat the shit out of me. I did not have an easy life up until like the end of 8th grade, and that's when I decided I'm like, fuck this. I just didn't eat for like 2 months, and I lost. When you're a kid, you can lose weight super quick. But I was bullied my entire life. Like, I was always a fat kid. And I'm a fat kid now because, when you hit your 30s, you eat one piece of bread, you fucking gain 10 pounds. It is what it is, But it's kind of, it's tough because, you're trying to do you. And, with the internet, man, these fucking kids, they don't you get punched in the fucking face if you said any of the shit that these kids say now. But because the internet's a shield, they think they could get away with saying whatever the fuck they want. But I'm sure, how tall are you, Ethan?
Bro. I'm like,
tall as fuck,
a
right?
human monolith. All right.
Okay, so they would not fucking say that.
I weigh almost 600 pounds and I'm 6'5".
They would.
He's 6'5". He said he's 6'5" there, and he called himself a monolith, which is a bit weird. But yeah, he's not 6'5". We've seen photos of him standing next to people, and he's barely taller than them. He's probably about 6'2".
Not say that shit if they saw you in public. They would fucking run.
Yeah.
I'd run in the opposite direction. And I would never say that shit.
Yeah, I'd run because Ethan wouldn't be able to catch up. So, there is that.
It's just
I'm
the way of the world today.
intimidating person. Like, I think I'm actually a pretty good people person, like when I want to be. But like,
yeah,
they ain't gonna say shit. Like they could try, but honestly, like
Jesus Christ, bro, you're 6'5". I would kill to be right. I'm barely okay.
Oh,
so
dude,
for a while, I
I'd be
was
dead
saying
without my weight, 100%.
I was saying I was 5'6" for years, and then 1 year I went to the doctor. They weighed me. They did the fucking.
Oh yeah, I would say Ethan's got burner accounts to comment on his Instagram because his Instagram is feral at the moment. It's crazy how much hate he gets on Instagram.
Scale shit. They're like, yeah, you're like 5'5 1/4. I'm like, fuck.
100 pounds per foot of height,
bro.
yeah.
And you know what? It is what my brother's taller than me. And I'm 5 years older than him. It is what it is. I'm blessed with no hair. I'm fucking gray. I got more gray hair than my dad does at this point. But enough about me.
Bro,
I just think
hospital tried to do me dirty earlier this year, bro. All right, they had, I don't know how incompetent. I know how incompetent the healthcare system is after being in the hospital for 2 months last year, and I'm sure we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
but holy shit!
Well, hold on.
They had me listed as 5'5".
What?
In my record.
Bro, I could see just from your shoulders up that you're not 5'5".
6'5", I'm pretty sure the person in the hospital wrote down 65 inches.
If he says he's 6'5", that means he's 6'3" tops, yeah. So he called the health service incompetent. So was he thinking that when they gave him a standing ovation? Were they, Ethan, you've done so well surviving COVID. He's like, you fucking incompetent bastards. How dare you say I was 5'5"? I'm out of here. Get me my coat.
So they had me as 5'5" in my medical record, and when they remeasured me, they said 6'4.5".
That is
which is
fucking crazy
bullshit. Because they put me in this tiny ass corner. I couldn't get my heels all the way back up against the wall. But she wouldn't put 6'5". No matter, I told her, like, listen, lady, I know how tall I am. She wrote 6'4.5". Now.
Yes, so you're not 6'5". Okay. I reckon he's about 6'2", 6'3", because he just doesn't. Like, if you stand him next to somebody who's actually 6'2", he doesn't like. There's no 3-inch difference. There's no difference.
They're just lying. Can't
No,
trust.
you're lying, Ethan.
So let's get into that. So for the viewers who have never saw your streams or Twitch or anything,
he's committed to this life for years, at least 5 now.
You had and this is let me kind of talk about like what happened with me. So I was watching your stream every day. I'm like, yo, this is great. I got to jump in here. I got to see what new shit, fucking dumb shit people are going to say and how he reacts, It was like my daily thing. And I'm sure it was like that for a lot of people. And then you weren't around.
Yeah.
You disappeared.
Do you reckon 6'1"? I'm 6'1". Yeah, it's possible. He always has complaints to everyone. He does complain a lot. Yeah.
And we didn't hear anything. I didn't see you we didn't see anything. I think for what, like a week or two.
At least,
and
yeah.
that's when I think your parents went on your Twitter and kind of tweet out, hey, Ethan got COVID. It's not good. He's in the hospital. It was bad. And that's when it became real to me. I'm like, fuck, I really enjoyed fucking watching this dude. Like, what the fuck is going on? I hope he makes it through. And dude, for a lot of people, you got all these liberals and shit, whatever, far left, far right, whatever you are. And they're like, COVID isn't real, whatever. My mom got COVID. She almost.
These dadgum liberals saying COVID isn't real.
Fucking died. It's some serious shit. And a lot of people want to just not look at it, or because you're young, you don't even want to think it exists. Well, guess what?
Ethan's a Cuban heel kind of a lad.
People got it. People died. Young people, old people, whatever.
Yeah.
And some people are more susceptible to getting it than others. It's a real thing. It happened, and it happened to you. So talk a little bit about your experience.
No, it's not liberals, no.
So I think it's pretty, it's interesting to talk about. But we're happy you didn't die, and you're making content still. So talk a little bit about that, your experience, what you had to go through, and kind of like where you are now as to where you were, a year ago.
Well, bro, like think about it from my perspective, right? I was on a ventilator for 10 days.
That's the stuff you can do. Like, they can reach the top shelf, right, Mud? That's what you like. Like, babe, can you get one of them porno mags for me? I can't reach. And he's like, here you go.
After I got admitted, so not only because of the medications that I was on during the ventilator, do I
Welcome
not
in,
remember
Run Love. Good to see you.
prior to waking up, but I also don't remember even getting sick in the first place. Wow. Like in my mind, it went from.
How do you think you got it, by the way?
I don't no idea. My dad teaches at a super liberal college, so he probably got it teaching and then brought it home or whatever.
Didn't even know.
A super liberal college. Why are they going on about liberals for? Oh my god, we're gonna own the libs, you bastard libs. Is Cuban heel a reference to rye bread? No, I thought Cuban heels were like those thick heels. I like rye bread.
No, yeah, hey, it could happen.
But no, think about it from my perspective though, right? Like I remember the Saturday night, which I think was like April 26th. I got the welcome to the partner program email.
I liked your Twitter, and I feel like I retweeted it.
I went to bed, and then I woke up 15 days later in the ICU.
Wow.
Like straight up. No recollection of anything that happened in between that night and waking up in the hospital. So I wake up for the first time in like almost 2 weeks, and this guy's holding up like a freaking gas mask to my face, bro. And I grab his wrist and I said, "Wait, what's happening?" And then they called my parents to make sure to tell them I was being aggressive. By the way,
what?
Because I grabbed the guy's wrist when he was trying to mask me up after coming to after 2 weeks.
Yeah, that does sound aggressive, to be fair.
Yeah.
What?
Bro, listen, dude, I woke up off that. I was talking right away. I didn't have any of the throat issues. Like, they're like, oh, people's vocal cords get damaged and people have trouble swallowing. I'm like, I didn't have that, thankfully.
I do love the rye breads.
Holy shit, bro. I woke up, my arm was the size of a small child. Like, my right arm was like freaking this thick, swollen. I couldn't move it. My arm was completely limp. I had no feeling in like
Too much wanking. I think that's your issue. Meanwhile, the libs cleaned up their mangled handling of COVID. Exactly. Just drink some ivermectin. You'll be fine. Cheeky bit of ivermectin with some milk. Easy.
Like my right hand, my entire right leg and my right foot was numb. I had it was just some crazy shit, bro. Because I don't think that hospital took very good care of me when I was on that ventilator. Because I got a pinched nerve. Or a peripheral nerve injury when I was on the vent. And that's honestly what I've been trying to work through this past 12 months. Isn't even the repercussions of COVID. It's all the nerve damage and shit.
I work in insurance, bro. Believe me, I see people die every day.
Yeah.
I hear about crazy shit. I mean, unfortunately, you trust.
So he really hates. It seems like he really hates the medical system. Welcome in, Wendy. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, it does seem like the medical system is at fault here, not Ethan. For his wanking accident. A little bleach cocktail for the gentleman? Yeah, that's what it seems like, Paolo. He watches people die every day. Do you know that's what insurance does?
Trust the doctors to make good decisions and the nurses and all that other shit, but half the time they're just fucking guessing.
Yeah.
It's a guessing game with a lot of stuff. And with COVID, I mean, I can only imagine on top of that, they're like, all right, well, this guy's got COVID. We can't touch him. And they're like, all right, we're gonna put him over there, and stay away,
and
so we
an
don't get
obese
it.
patient, which would arguably need to be moved around more, right? Like
Yeah.
a bunch of people that I know have told me, like one of the first things you learn in medical profession is range of motion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep them moving. You can't leave a sedated patient just fucking sitting in the same position, or some bad shit's gonna happen. So I wake up, I can't feel, like, all I feel is pain, literally. Like, I think I spent the first 2 weeks in the ICU just crying because of the pain. Like, they put me on narcotics, whatever the fuck, oxy, all the things.
Yeah, this guy on the right seems like a bit of a twat, to be honest. The guy on the left is a bit of a twat too. We know that for reals. But yeah, this is weird.
You hear people
Damn you liberals!
They had me on. I didn't give a shit. I took everything they recommended. Nothing helped. It just kind of you know, I just learned to live with it basically. But it was ridiculous, bro. I woke up off the ventilator. My entire right arm is like, it looks like a fucking. I'm looking over it like a whale. You know, like literally, like this giant mound of skin.
Whales don't have arms.
Can't feel it. Nothing but nerve pain. No sensitivity. Can't move it. My arm was limp. I think for about.
You can't feel it, but you can feel the pain. Okay.
11 months. I couldn't even lift it.
Couldn't even wank for 11 months.
And, like, that's how you make your money. You're a streamer.
Yeah,
you're a gamer.
Listen, I'm still plat in Valorant. I can't even feel my mouse yet. I'm a higher rank than most of Twitch chat, and I can't even feel the fucking thing. And then everyone in fucking TikTok is like, "Oh, this guy fell off. He used to be diamond, now he's plat." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." Yeah, you know, that's one of the biggest things from the hospital. Like, I realized how much of this shit doesn't matter at all. You have the whole Valorant community acting like your rank is your worth. I came out of that hospital, but I don't give a fuck about Valorant anymore, dude. It's
You're
ridiculous.
just fucking happy to be alive.
Like, I woke up off that ventilator. I had all the nerve injury stuff going on. It was like my right foot, my bottom half of my right leg, my entire right arm, and I got a pressure wound in my ass. Like, straight up, bro. Like, they're like, "Oh, this guy has a stage 4 wound. We're gonna have to do surgery on him." I'm like, "No, you're not. Fuck that, bro. I just spent 10 days under sedation. You're not about to fucking shove another tube down my throat and put me belly down on a fucking operating table to do surgery on my ass."
Okay, so I gotta ask, what is...
Right. Just FYI, guys, Ethan doesn't like his arse being touched. But he does love to spritz the back of his neck. If you know, you know.
Is a stage 4 wound in your ass.
Stage 4 wound is, bro. I literally had a tennis ball sized hole in my ass.
Jesus Christ.
You must shit like a trooper then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did it heal?
Yeah, it healed faster than they thought it would. You know, thank you, Jesus. That's what God does. Like, literally, we went to the...
No, Deb, at his heaviest, he was 660. So, I think that was his biggest during COVID, and he lost like 100 pounds in the hospital. He should be thanking the staff for helping him lose 100 pounds.
Last wound appointment, I think it was 6 months ago now, and they showed him how big the wound used to be. It's all closed up now. Now I just have a small divot in my ass, which is whatever. You know, I'll take it. It's better than getting like fucking bone cancer or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they showed
or have anybody touch your ass in general.
Yeah, dude. Like, we showed him the pictures of how big it was when it started, and then he looked at it.
Right, so they're scared of getting their ass touched. I bet they don't even wash their asses. I bet they're those people. "I don't wash my ass, dude. That's fucking gay."
It's like, there's no way this wound healed that fast. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, bro.
I mean, if you didn't believe in religion before.
I mean, honestly.
Jesus.
Dude, listen, bro. This hospital, like these hospitals, they had a guy 2 weeks before me who was 25 years old. Picture of health, died on the ventilator. Straight up.
Yeah,
died.
I mean, the ventilators basically,
like,
it was like, you're dead,
yeah,
right?
They
I mean,
take people off
what's
that
the
shit just to
percentage?
get the money.
Yeah, what's the percentage of people that survive?
With COVID, 99% fatality rate is what the hospital said to me. They said that literally there was a 1% chance of me living.
That fucking blows
And then everybody stood up and clapped.
my mind, dude.
Because everyone's like, you would have died if you like. Everyone's like, "Oh, the only reason you were in the hospital is because of your weight." I'm literally like the most likely scenario, the person who's most likely to fucking die, going through what I went through, and I'm still here.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I
to
don't
put it in
think
perspective,
weight has a whole lot to do with it, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I just think, yeah, I mean, to put it in perspective, we had a guy in our office. He was like double your age, obese. I mean, he was probably like 500 pounds. Not healthy, but he got COVID. But he was like a far righter. Basically, he was like, yeah, COVID doesn't exist. Blah blah blah. I'm not wearing a mask, but whatever. Even when we had mask mandates, he didn't wear it. He got it, and he fucking died.
Yeah,
like he had 3 kids, like and he was a picture perfect person.
So I don't understand where they are on the spectrum, because they're like, this guy's far right, this guy's far left. The far left, they don't think COVID's real. The far right, they don't think COVID's real. What is going on with this podcast?
Person, like if you get it,
True, Dan.
it's probably not going to go well for you. So I do think it has a lot to do with your body composition in terms of your immune system. I mean, obviously, if you're obese,
Me too,
and you get it,
Wendy.
it's not good.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the form factor saying like if you're obese, you're going to die.
No. I think that's what the
if
internet
you
thinks.
obviously.
But I don't think that's what
the
it is.
the internet still thinks fucking Tupac's alive. So it's like, you know, it's like it's a
that is,
toss
so
up.
I'm vibing.
But dude, I think that's
You don't know who Tupac is? Red flag.
wild. Like, what's your aspect on life now?
Oh,
Like, has it
dude,
changed
not
like
really.
drastically?
Dude, my mental health has been in the dumpster for this last year. You kidding me, bro? Like everyone, every time I go to the doctors and tell them I'm depressed, they're like, "Shut up, idiot! You shouldn't even be alive right now." I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. You know, I
Oh my
spent
God.
4 years. And I know I'm just throwing myself a pity bar. I don't give a shit.
Whatever.
I just
dude.
say this every.
Listen,
I say this every week.
my
bro.
podcast. Say whatever the fuck you
I
want,
say
bro.
this every week. I spent 4 years making.
Well, I'm guessing they think COVID's real because Ethan had COVID and almost died from it. So I'm imagining they're in the COVID be real part of the field.
Like $100 a month, dead ass. Like maybe a few hundred if I'm lucky and someone gives some subs. You know what I'm saying? 4 years doing that shit to finally get to the point where I was making good money and I had turned whatever the hell this is called into a viable career. You know?
Yeah.
And then guess what? 2 months in the hospital. Mental health goes away, finances go away, audience goes away, will to live goes away. Well, will to live simultaneously comes back because you didn't realize how much you wanted to stay alive until you almost fucking die. You know?
Wow.
Everyone now people in Twitch chat like, oh, Ethan, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you streaming to 40 viewers? Go get a 9 to 5 job. It's like, listen, buddy. You didn't have.
Did you almost die, motherfucker?
You didn't have 400 viewers. You've never made $4,800 in a month on Twitch.
To lose 1,000 viewers in 2 months really goes to show that his foundation was not there. He was just, look at this fat guy playing Valorant. That's all it was.
Bitch. Like if fat Ethan, who hated himself in 2021, could make $4,800 in a month streaming, imagine what fit Ethan, who doesn't fucking hate himself, will be able to do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude.
Well, we still don't know what that is yet, Ethan, because you seem to be faking a bit. You've never heard someone who survived so much whine so much. Exactly. He just whines about everything.
It did not hit you. Like, I remember liking your tweet when you became partner because I know that that's what you're striving for. I know you applied a couple times and it failed, and then finally you got approved. And I'm like, fucking good for you, man. You're busting your ass, and I gotta say I admire that, you know. And then when you disappeared, I'm like, fuck, I hope he's okay. And I was talking, I'll never forget, I was talking with my buddy Voodoo in Discord. I'm like, bro, I think, because he watches you too. I'm like, I think something happened to Ethan. He's just gone. I was like, he was busting his ass. And like, look, I don't know you, bro. And that maybe it sounds fucking weird, but when you're watching someone for a while, you kind of get to know their content and who they are.
Yeah.
So you kind of feel like you know them a little bit. So I'm like, where the fuck
Parasocialism.
is he? Like, you were what I'd fucking listen to. I'd fucking kill myself at work, and he just disappeared. And I'm like, I hope he's all right. I hope he didn't die. And then when your dad sent that tweet, I was like, Jesus fuck, he might die.
Did you see the stream that my dad did?
I saw part of it. I didn't see all of it because some of it I'm doing at work. So like, but I wanted
wish
to.
I had saved that VOD, bro. That was iconic. It's the only time my
dad's-
best friend Dan has ever shown himself on camera too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, your dad's a boss. It's something I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit because, you know, obviously your parents support what you do. You know, not every parent thinks video games is a thing. And, you know, I still fight with my fiance that video games is a thing and you can make money doing it. But, you know, how has that impacted your life? Like your parent relationship, specifically with your dad? Because he's streamed with you. I know he was with you on your recent 24-hour stream. And it just seems like you guys have a great relationship, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been like that. They know I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, me and them both know I've got a good head on my shoulders. And I think last year, if anything, just proved what I've been thinking this whole time. Like, I'm sure they're like, oh, this doesn't work out, just go to college. Like, sure, whatever. I can go to college when I'm 30. I don't give a shit. Like, this pay as long as the baseline expenses are being paid, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, if I have to sit here and make $1,000 a month working $150, $200 a month, I'll do it. I don't care. Does it suck? Absolutely. But I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd rather, like, you know, it is what it is. The money thing is the stupidest part about it, but I think after seeing where I got to last year, it's not really a question of, like, if anymore. It's more of a, when the hell am I going to be able to just kick myself back into gear to do it again, you know?
Spoiler alert, he never goes back to Twitch streaming again. He decides to he decides to put a big old cross on his neck and say, I love Jesus now, and put himself out there on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. TikTok where he doesn't care about the quality. You know, that's that very same TikTok.
Oh, you're still fucking recovering, right? I mean, you don't just like turn around and be normal you. I mean, like, how's your arm? Like, are you still able to
I can
somewhat
lift it
use
now,
it?
but it's weak, bro. Like, I went from being able to curl like 70 pounds, I can barely curl a 10-pound dumbbell, which is laughable considering how heavy I am. You know, like, old mass moves mass. Like,
Yeah, it's about the same then. He hasn't really grown in strength then with the old dumbbells.
my triceps and my legs are like the legs of a fucking minotaur, bro. Like when I lose weight, my legs are gonna be nuts. Like they've literally had, like, imagine like having a quarter ton of weight on them this whole time, you know? So my legs are gonna be like.
Yeah, I mean, it can work like that, but that's not necessarily true. I mean, your legs can be a lot stronger from the amount of weight that you hold, but yeah, I mean, I don't think his legs look like a minotaur's. They look more jellified, but what do I know?
Fucking crazy. But my arm is still like super weak, and everyone in Twitch chat's like, "How much do you bench?" I'm like, "Bro, dude, I can't even go to the gym because they won't let me on the damn treadmill."
I mean,
Yeah, that's the weird thing. They won't let him on the treadmill at the gym. I know they've got weight limits, but surely they've got some kind of big treadmills for people. Ethan curls Burrito Supremes. Yeah, he curls Chipotle.
I'm gonna kill my dog.
You're good.
Just
He's a sandwich. That's his curls.
I left the door open for them to bark and shit upstairs, and they still get down here. I mean, dude, to be honest, like, I just started getting back into lifting, and I'm like a month in, and my max right now is 140. And I mean, when I was younger, my max was like 220. So like, it doesn't take long for you to fucking just deteriorate in terms of like what you're able to do. And like, hey, it is what it is. But if you can just continue to work on it, I think that's the thing. Is like, you just gotta kind of like continue to work on it. Even if it's like, I work out 20, 30 minutes a day. You know, and that's it. I mean, it's, you know, you don't have to fucking be like a Giga Chad in the fucking gym going, you know, you just got to like do it, you know, even if it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah, but you should have rest days though. It's not like, yes, these people don't know what they're talking about because they think that the far left thinks COVID isn't real. So, you know, I'm sure that yeah, I'm sure they think they know everything.
It's something, and you'll eventually build that back up as you go.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna take a long time to build back up. Like even like
That's tough,
it's crazy, bro. Like people were like, "Oh, Ethan, you should just go on walk." Like people were like, "Oh, Ethan, you should just walk like 5 miles a day."
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
dude.
get right on that.
Yeah, dude, listen, bro, I can barely stand up for 10 minutes without my legs fucking.
No, Ethan's in his 20s. I think he's 26, something like that.
Like starting to crumble. Like I go grocery shopping with my parents on the weekends. We walk around a place like Costco for 20, 30 minutes. I feel like I'm about to fall over dead by the time we get back to the car. Like people don't, like, literally no one understands like how fucked my body is after last year. Like it wasn't just like, oh, you had COVID and he was in the hospital for 2 months. It's like, imagine your entire body being weakened and then having the nerve pain as a constant alongside it that just doesn't go away.
Okay, that's what rehabilitation is for. Costco. We're Costco guys. Of course we walk for 20 to 30 minutes and keel over. So it seems like Ethan didn't want to do any rehab on his shoulder. He wouldn't have surgery on his asshole. So yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, you start with like 5 or 10 minutes, and that's all it takes. And then once you feel like you can do more than 10 minutes, you go up to 15. Then you go up to 20. It's a constant, it's progressive overload, isn't it? It's progression. So for Ethan to be like, my body's really weak, well, why didn't you go to rehab? They tried to make me go to rehab, but Ethan said, no, no, no. I have a hole in my ass.
Away. It's ridiculous.
Honestly, bro, like, yeah, I'm just happy you're alive.
Same.
I love your content.
I wish I could have that mindset. I need to keep grasping onto that, but it's just like, oh man.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, I talked about this before, but like, I just started getting seasonal depression. Like, you know,
This Ethan is a guy who refuses therapy. He refuses to take antidepressants. He refuses a lot of medical care. He refuses to take a GLP-1. So this is just, yeah, he's just trying to do things his own way. And it clearly hasn't worked for years now because he still does the pity posts every time, almost every week. He does a pity post about himself. He's just so used to farming the pity. He's a pity farmer. That's what he is. Tilling the soil with pity. He's using his tears to water the pity.
Probably over the past 2 or 3 years, and I've never
No
been a depressed
gratitude,
person.
no.
I've never really had anxiety. I've been grateful that that's not something that's really affected me. But I could only imagine what it's like to
Non-compliant,
fucking
yeah.
almost die.
Yeah.
And then to come back and then also be fucked up on top of it. So like your body's fucked up, your mind's fucked up, and try to recover from that. So I mean, at least have a good.
It's like, brother. Every time I could upload a TikTok of my dog, and half the comments would be calling me fat fuck and telling me to kill myself.
Look, Ethan needs to realize that he has so much in his life. He's got personal trainers that can help him. He has fitness influencers that can help him. He's got access to Jelly Roll. He's got access to Chris Pratt. He's got access to nutritionists in LA. He's got people that are willing to help him for free. And yet he just doesn't want any of it because he's like, I'm really sad. Do you know what? I'm really sad every fucking day. But there are people that help me, and it's a struggle to accept the help, but you do have to accept the help because there are very few people that can do stuff on their own, right? You really need to make sure that you utilize what's in front of you. And Ethan has everything at his disposal and yet refuses to do anything about it. And that's what kind of sickens me about him.
That's fucking insane, dude.
So
it's insane.
Like, and I recently got someone at TikTok hooked me up with a stream key, so I can like stream to TikTok through my computer or whatever. I haven't gone.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it's just like I already know what it's gonna be, you know. The minute I go live, even if I could probably hold a good audience on there, but like the chat is gonna be dog shit, dude. I can already tell.
Oh, it's gonna be so much toxicity.
It's going to be one of the worst live stream chats on there. I might just turn the chat off. I don't know.
I mean, it's crazy when you think about it, right? Because like, dude, you know what? Here, I'll talk about this. So, I made a TikTok for my podcast. Never went on anything in my life with that TikTok. My For You page is literally just twerking, girls twerking.
Yeah.
Never went on a single fucking thing. I was saying this to my fiance. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I get an algorithm.
Yeah, I'm sure you weren't looking at girls twerking, yeah? All it is girls twerking. I don't know how they got there. Basically, his missus saw him scrolling through TikTok and said, oh, look there. They're just shaking their bums. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, all right, mate. I'll believe you. Thousands wouldn't.
Algorithm works in certain ways. I've never viewed anything in my life on this podcast Twitter or podcast TikTok, and it's just twerking chicks. How does that factor in to like all the other bullshit?
It's probably
that
just
you
the most
normally go
popular
through?
thing on the platform.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
And then half the time I'm waiting for fucking Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I'm stroking my chin. Like, yeah. I'm sure the girls twerking are showing up for no reason. Yeah.
They're like, tap me on the shoulder, like, hey man, I'm gonna need you to have a seat. You're too old to be viewing this shit. I'm like, the For You.
Well, if Chris Hansen is going to come knocking on your door, then watching young girls twerk probably is not a good thing. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Mud. I don't know.
The For You page, and he's like, nah, doesn't matter. You're arrested, sir.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's really
so.
stupid.
We'll talk a little bit about your weight loss journey. I know you've been doing some different things with keto. I don't know how like the COVID scare kind of changed.
I was doing so good last year, and now
I know I saw
this
your
year
shit.
I just fucked it. I mean, honestly though, like my mental health this year, apparently that's an excuse, by the way, according to the TikTok comments.
Yeah, so the reason that he left the Twitch Partner Program was because Ethan thought there was too much porn on Twitch. There was a spate of people who were doing hot tub streams and pool streams, and they were just in their swimwear. So that's the reason that he gave for leaving Twitch, right? But on his Instagram, like if you follow somebody on Instagram, you can see the kind of stuff that they like. And Ethan likes OnlyFans model content on Instagram, like pretty girl content on Instagram. So, I bet he's run up a huge credit card bill on OnlyFans. I can tell you that. OnlyFans and OnlyFans. He loves flan, peach flan, pineapple upside down cake. He loves it.
Mental health is just an excuse for not losing weight, for wanting to eat and stuff. It's like, dude, honestly, I just don't care. I'm trying, bro, but I'd rather. Listen, bro. I'm just trying to wake up the next morning. Like I'm not. Yeah. Like I was at a point where I had lost 100 pounds. I started at 655. I got down to 550 in March, and now I'm back up to around 590. But like, dude, like streaming sucks. Like,
okay, so he's 590 here.
Dude, I know.
Streaming is ass, bro. You can put it 150, 200-hour months. On a good month, I'll make just over $1,000. Like I made quite a bit bump more than that in July because it was my birthday. But on any given month, like if it's a good month, I'll make like $1,000, and that's like 150, 200 hours live.
He's already subscribed to his future wife. Exactly. Do you know what? I love streaming. I don't really see the issue. The problem is that Ethan is streaming 200 hours a month and getting $1,000. So it really is a case of quantity over quality. What you want to do is you want to have high quality streams for fewer days a week, and then you'll see more money roll in. So he's like, I'm streaming this amount of time. Why am I making more money? Because your streams are shit. That's basically it.
Not counting any of the editing, emails, or networking outside of streaming. And people just really like. That's when I start to go, you know, bro, maybe the TikTok comments are right, dude. I should just like go back to college and get a fucking cybersecurity degree. You know what I'm saying? But like, I did it once, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did it once. I need to do it
I got like
again.
60. I got like 60 grand in student loan debt, and I don't even fucking use. I have an IT degree. Don't even fucking use it. I mean, I'm sure I probably could.
Yeah.
But like, once you get set on where you are and what you're doing, it's tough.
Twitch is a small piece of the puzzle for me, bro. I want to do so much more.
Just keep doing.
Oh, here we are. We're going to hear about his machinations. He wants to have his own production company and stuff.
Man, I mean, you're fucking hilarious. Your content's great. Fucking play off whatever you were doing before. You'll get it back. I mean, the internet's a fickle thing. You know, and I think you have a good support system, which I think does help. You know, and you know, I'd be happy to always fucking help you, whatever. You know, I'm not big in any aspect, but you know, I hope the podcast eventually does its thing. You know, eventually, you know, it's caught a little bit of steam. It's been I've been enjoying it. I learned a lot of shit about video editing over the past year and doing it all on my own. And you know, it's shit that I think everybody should probably know because, dude, video editing's tedious. It's so fucking tedious.
I was started out on YouTube full time.
Yeah, so you know it's tough.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
He did do YouTube videos for his gaming content. He has another YouTube channel for his normal stuff, but he hasn't posted on that yet, even though he said he was going to. All lies.
The YouTube because I want to filter people in to following the podcast. You know, but it's tough. You know, you never kind of really know. You know what's going on. But
YouTube's changed a lot, bro. Like back when I was doing it, like you had to get. I don't want to say lucky, but like my videos just never hit the algorithm, bro. I made like 250 videos. I made like 6,000 subs, which, you know, it's not bad, but I make like 2 TikToks and I had like 25K. So it's like,
well, they're going for shorts now, which is basically TikTok.
Well, yeah, like now you can upload shorts and then you can upload a main video in the middle of them and TikTok will boost that video. Like back when I was making it, I was uploading like a full video a day and it, you know, the views were anywhere from like 100 to like 15,000 on any.
Again, quantity over quality is what Ethan's going for here. So he shouldn't be surprised at this if he's just throwing shit. If he's just throwing shit at the wall and trying to make it stick, you know.
Video. There was no like consistency or whatever. It was just like super random. It was awful. It was awful, bro. And then I finally realized streaming was like a way better way to portray my personality and stuff. So I literally just like fucking rented an office.
Exactly, Wendy.
I gotta commend that, man, because you know that's like taking a risk is something not a lot of people would do. I mean, renting an office, that's a risk. You know, you gotta be able to pay the fucking rent.
Money pit, bro. It is a money pit.
I mean, I know.
Holy shit.
So
yeah, I don't really get the whole office thing. I bet if he didn't have an office, he would have made so much more money. I would have kept so much more money.
Now's what I want to get into a little bit of what I call gaming controversial takes.
Okay.
So there's 2 games I'm going to talk about. One, Valorant. And what do you feel about the state of Valorant? And I know you play a lot of ranked. What do you think about the new stuff that's coming out? I know they announced Harbor, the new agent, and they haven't really said what he's going to do or whatever. But what do you think about it? And where do you think that is? And then we'll talk about Overwatch too, because I know.
I don't give a shit.
You are just money for them, literally. Like you're just giving them money, and they don't care about you, but you continue.
Which is wild to think about, right? Think about it. 90% of their player base is probably silver, gold, plat, and diamond.
99% of players will never hit Immortal. Straight up, like Immortal, I'm pretty sure is top 1%.
Yeah,
and that's the 1% they care about, dude. That's all I'm saying. I believe that 100% that they really like honestly couldn't give a rat's ass about any of the players that are under Immortal.
Well, think about it, right? If they're making, so they released the Champions bundle this year, which would they make like 20 mil
at least,
right?
I bought the Phantom, bro. I don't give a shit.
I fucking bought it too. Okay, I didn't want to, but I did, and I thought I spent money on the game. I haven't spent $1,000 yet. I think I spent like 900.
I wish I hadn't spent a fucking grand.
I choose my bundles. I choose my bundles how I purchase. But
do you mind if we skip this stuff because it's nothing really interesting? This is takes about a video game that was 4 years ago.
because like my personality is different. Like I'm not a religious person. I believe in a higher power. I'm technically Catholic. But I've learned a lot in what I do that religion and politics you tend to never get. It's always it's normally a lose-lose when you pick a side. So for me, I've always grown up thinking like, hey, yeah, it's cool to talk about it, but like you shouldn't impose. Like I hear shit like if you're in California and you say you're Catholic, don't like fucking look down on you, because Catholicism is looked down on in certain things, and it's like why? Why is that a thing?
Bro, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, Max. I'm surprised I have survived as long as I have in this industry as a conservative Christian, because that's just a very unpopular lifestyle to have nowadays, I feel like.
100% it is. But you know what? That's your fucking belief, man. Like, if that's what you believe in, you fucking believe in it. There's nothing wrong with that. You can fucking talk about that. If you brought that up on your stream and I'm watching your stream, I wouldn't be offended because that's what you believe in. That's you. The whole fucking point of streaming and doing those different things is to kind of like, and that's really the whole point of me even doing this podcast, is that I feel like a lot of people see like the tag.
Someone who's unbiased, he sure mentions liberals a lot,
but they don't really get to know you more.
Yeah.
And the whole point of doing this podcast is to get to know people more than their just gaming profiles. It's what do you believe in? How you almost fucking died? How the fuck did you almost die? Like, how is that affecting you in your life? And I think that's important because you have so many fucking trolls, you have so many fucking people on the internet that don't give a shit. And I think if they learn some things, then maybe they'll understand where you're coming from. And you being conservative, I mean, even if you didn't believe in God that much before you died, but you believe in him 10 times more now.
It's not even a conservative thing, bro. It's like I'm a pretty simple person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I vote based off my Christian principles, and I believe in my right to be able to defend myself. Because I tell you right now, if some motherfucker fists up comes into my house, I ain't gonna win that fight. He's gonna beat the fucking shit out of me, bro. But if I grab my 45 off the nightstand, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance.
You win.
Yeah,
probably.
Listen, I ain't like a damn sharpshooter, but you come to my bedroom, I ain't gonna go fists up with you, buddy. I'm just gonna aim that shit at you until you go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the one thing I never understood Tate getting canceled about is his old school view on the man-woman relationship.
Yeah.
The man being the protector and the provider. That's something that I grew up knowing. It's less and less common nowadays, but that's how I was raised, bro. The man is originally considered like the provider of the household. I don't think there's anything wrong with the woman having a job or contributing or whatever. But if it's my house with my wife and my children, I feel responsible to both provide and protect for them. And I'll do that.
I feel like that's
wife and kids mentioned. Cross it off your bingo card. Wife and kids mentioned.
Ingrained.
I feel like I'll do that a hell of a lot better with a gun than I would with my fists. Or it's not like the comedies where you walk into the kitchen and you go shh and you pick up a frying pan, you walk up behind them. That ain't happening, bro. If someone comes into your house with the intent to harm you or your family, you have the right to have the upper hand in that scenario. That has got me a lot of shit on Twitch, by the way. Just for saying that, I'm surprised I haven't been banned already. But it's crazy, bro. That something as simple as that can be like, I don't know if it's cancel worthy, but it definitely get you blocked by a few people on Twitter.
It's divisive. Yeah. It's divisive. But you know what, man? Like, I'm older than you, and it's actually kind of wild that you have those views because a lot of people your age don't have those views.
They don't.
Wendy, there's no hate like Christian love. Let's put it that way.
So it's and honestly, there's nothing wrong with it, dude. I mean, I grew up that way. That's how I was brought up. My dad always taught me, hey, look, man, like you gotta provide. That's your role as a man, And obviously we've evolved. Things are different. But I've always felt that. I still feel that way.
Yeah, my dad's like, why don't you have a girlfriend? It's like, do you see me? Also, I make like $1,000 a month, bro. I can't provide for shit. I can barely provide for myself. Like, give me a break, dude. Maybe in a few years, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, and
well, it's been 4 years now, and there's still no girlfriend, and still no sense of being able to provide. So you're doing a great job.
Women, it's a fickle thing. For me, my advice to you, just out of experience, is you got to fix yourself first.
Oh, 100%.
Get yourself to where you don't have to be fucking skinny, bro. Do you? Okay.
Dude, I'm 6'5". I'm never gonna be skinny. Like you see how you saw how I was built, bro. Yeah. I'm built like a damn football player. Even at my lightest, I'll still be like huge.
Yeah. Listen, do you?
All right, Ethan, calm down, mate.
But I think that like once you get yourself a little situated, you're still barely a year out of being in the hospital, right? Like get yourself a little bit more back to form, and work on yourself, and then you think about that shit. You're still super young.
Oh yeah, dude. Every time Twitch chat asks, I'm like, bro, I am at least a couple years away from any of that type of stuff.
Yeah, you got a long way to go, man. And listen, it's stupid to say this, but like I'm older. If you ever have questions or you need help, I'm here, bro. I've been through the ringer. I've gone through my fair share of crazy shit.
Yeah, you seem like you'd give really sound advice.
I'm always willing to help people. So if you ever
It's
have
a
some
job.
weird shit, you're like, fuck, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I probably dealt with it. So, you're young. You got a long way to go. Just focus on yourself for now. You'll be fine. You just got to kind of do you for a while. It's what I typically tell people. Do you. Get yourself back. I mean, start doing what you were doing before the hospital in terms of like how you were eating and what you were doing and how you lost that weight. And you'll get there. It's going to take time though. And you just got to keep your mentals. That's really for you probably the biggest thing is keeping your mentals like positive.
Dude.
Because the moment you start going negative and into yourself, it gets bad. And
that's what I'm saying, bro. People come into my stream and give me shit for being negative and stuff, bro. And I'm like, listen, you don't understand how much mental capacity it took for me to get out of bed this morning. Yeah. Let alone get out of bed, come to the office, turn on the lights and the cameras, and get on a computer and try to stream.
So, okay. So when you're a streamer and you're depressed, right, and you realize that you've got a job to do, you do make it so that you give your audience the best possible show that you can. If you're not feeling up to doing a show, then you tell your audience that you can't do a show. So like me last week, I didn't want to stream because I just didn't feel up to it. And, when I don't feel up to it, it would be unfair on you guys to have like a half-assed approach to a show, yeah? I want you guys to be entertained. I want you to have the best of me when I'm streaming. And I believe that's what all streamers should do, really. Not go onto your stream and say, I'm having a shit day, mate. Oh, I don't like this, mate. You're playing fucking Valorant, which is a really triggering game if you're losing. It's going to be even worse. Nobody wants to watch a fucking cringy ginger bastard complain about video games. They want to be entertained. Which is ironic, because I'm entertaining you guys while we're watching a cringy ginger bastard.
Only to have someone to say you're a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what, motherfucker? I will fucking kill you.
Every time I start uploading TikToks, I get people coming in and saying shit every day. But it's like, dude, I don't know how to shake this, but I have become such a worse person this past year. It's crazy. Like, I used to get mad, right? Like, I used to say, like, oh, fuck this game, whatever. Now, you'll see me like, fuck this shit, suck a penis, cock, cunt, whatever, I didn't used to say that kind of stuff.
Oh, right. So he's a very religious person, but he'll say suck a dick, cock, cunt. Okay. Fair enough. Got my BF when I was a big girl. Got my BF when I was a big boy. Yeah, it happens. Ethan just is, I don't know, he's just a bit of a loser.
Your Overwatch 2 streams.
Bro. Like, I'm just like, angry. Like, I just get angry. Like, people don't understand, bro. These games, they bring out, like, my bitterness from what happened this past year. Yeah. Like, it's all just internal anger.
Okay, why are you playing them then?
Being, like, escaping a little bit when I get mad at these games. Because I'm pissed off at myself. I'm pissed off at what happened. And everyone's like, oh, well, it happened to get over it. I'm like, I'm trying.
Stuff to get over almost dying. Even if it's not your fault.
It's not even that at this point, bro. It's like I was making like $5,000 a month. Now I'm making like a fifth of that. And I'm not making much progress because I'm not uploading to TikTok.
So whose fault's that? Ethan, that's your fault. Why are you blaming your audience for that?
As soon as I start uploading to TikTok, I'll start growing more, but then all the fucking idiots will start coming back in the chat, and it's just like...
He refuses to use a CPAP, Ray.
It's rough.
Dude, and you know what, man? It's to do all that, like, I mean, like, I've really gotten into editing videos this past year, and like, it takes a lot to edit a video to make it at least like look okay. Like, even if you just don't even know what you're doing, and you're uploading every 4 hours on top of it. Like, I try to do one a day. I mean, if you're doing 4 a day, I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, dude, I was doing like 6. I would gather all the clips and I would schedule them 4 hours apart. So like midnight, 4, 8, 12, 4.
Hold on. Is he making it seem like these clips take a long time? They don't. The clips take, I don't know. If you're really into uploading a YouTube short or a TikTok clip, you're looking about 10-15 minutes maximum, depending on the kind of effects that you want to use. Like, I've been doing a couple of YouTube shorts, a couple of TikTok clips, literally 10 minutes out. Send them. Make them, tart them up, make them look nice, send them. And Ethan's complaining about that. What on earth? Does he just sit there and just scream at his screen like, why aren't you better? You know, that kind of thing.
4, 8, 12, keeps going every day.
And I mean, that alone is mentally like draining. A lot of people don't realize just what goes into all the content creation. I mean, I could tell you, dude, just off of what I'm doing, like just to pull the content I need to pull to make YouTube videos and TikToks. I mean, just to get people, like, just to go out of my way to try to get people to respond to me, to say, hey, yeah, let's do it, or no, I'm not interested. It's a lot. It can be draining. And I've had people tell me, nah, I'm not interested. And that on top for me, it makes me depressed. I'm like, oh, fuck, like, should I keep doing this? And, you know, it's the same thing with streaming. It's like, you know, you get on, you're all fucking primed, and you have 2 viewers for an hour. You're like, should I continue to do this? Like, is it worth it?
Bro.
Okay, so you have to do streaming if you genuinely enjoy it. If you go into streaming just to make money, it's not going to work out. You really have to enjoy what you do. You have to enjoy entertaining people. It doesn't matter if there's one person here, okay? If there's... You have to make it as if there are 1,000 people in front of you when there's only one, okay? Have the same energy. That's what it's all about. But these guys are complaining like buggery. It's just really fucking annoying.
Bro,
you know, there's a lot of that.
I'm telling you, like, chat makes me feel like a piece of shit because my mental health goes down when my viewer count's below 40. But
yeah, exactly. When it comes to long form content, you really do need to take the time to edit. And obviously, with the content I do, that, you know, editing a video could take like up to an hour, depending on how meticulous I am with the edits and how I want to present myself and present an argument, you know. But yeah, Ethan just he doesn't understand. He really doesn't understand.
they don't realize, like, everyone in chat always makes me feel bad. Ethan, people would kill to be in the position you're in. Bro, like, they don't understand what it was like to be at that point.
Nobody knows what it's like to be the ginger man. Nobody knows what it's like to lose your wanking arm. You know? Behind crusty eyes.
And then be dragged back down to this point. Like, I understand that I'm, like, 30, 40 viewers is, like, a lot more than a lot of people on Twitch get. But for me, it's like a tenth of what I was getting. And when the chat's not active and the viewer count was down and I'm fucking solo queuing, bro, my mental just gone. You know?
Yeah,
I try really hard to make it entertaining, and sometimes I do it, but sometimes I'll just like end the stream. I'll be like, listen, chat, the chat is dead. This game's pissing me off. I'm going home. So some days I'll come to the office. I'll like 2-hour stream because I'm just like can't do it.
Nobody knows what it's like to be the Mulk Man. They call him the Mulk Man because he always delivers.
Because I've learned that it's better, especially with how bitter and angry of a person I've become.
You do it because you
year,
love it.
To just walk away than like trying to like power through it. You know what I mean?
Dude, I 100%, like there was times when I was streaming that I would start. I'd play for an hour. You'd have that one game where you have someone leave round 3. It's a 4v5, and then you have 2 people that are like just saying the N-word, and like it's and then you have I muted enemy chat, which has helped my mental a little bit, but it's still sometimes your teammates are worse than the enemies.
Yeah,
you know, so it's like I understand completely, dude. Your mental state plays a big part, and especially when you're trying to entertain. You know, if you're just not in the mood and you're fucking pissed off, some of that could be fun, but if you're at a certain point, it just makes and you're bitter, it just makes the entertainment level like bad.
Okay, so don't do a stream then. Upload a pre-recorded thing instead. Yeah, if you're not in the mood to do a live stream, get some content out there that's like YouTube Shorts or a pre-recorded video, something that masks how you feel. Now, I understand that might sound a bit weird, but like I say, you want to give the best of yourself when you're streaming because it's not edited. People are going to see what you're actually like, you know? So I would say that if you're in that kind of mood, don't stream. Simple as that.
And people are like, well, what the fuck's wrong with you? And you're like, fuck you, guy. You know,
exactly.
Go away. You know? But so last thing I would talk about was so Overwatch 2 outside of Valorant. You've been playing that. I actually downloaded it last night. I played 3 games.
What'd you think?
I did. So I played 1. I didn't notice a difference at all.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't. It felt like I was playing
New
Overwatch
engine
1.
Looks a little bit prettier. Runs about the same. But I, honestly, bro, that 5v5 makes it a lot more fun. Having
I mean,
he thinks the 5v5 is better in Overwatch. Yeah, fuck you. 6v6 is always going to be the best. I wouldn't trust Ethan's opinion on anything, especially not on Overwatch. I love Overwatch as a game, and I'm a support main. I'm a healer. Thank you so much. But nah, mate, nah, don't trust your opinion on that.
Instead of 2, especially coming from someone who was like a DPS main, Whenever people have the audacity to come to the stream and tell me I'm doing it for money, I'm like, listen, bro, there are a lot of paths I could have taken if I just wanted money, and this ain't the one.
No,
I
definitely
fucking
not.
stress out.
I spent more.
I get like $5 most mornings, bro. I spend 4 hours streaming. I get like $5. You know, I get lucky.
Yeah, but it's easy to make that $5 because you're literally sat on your ass. You would rather sit on your ass playing video games than actually putting in any work, you know?
Because there's a few people who will come in at the nighttime sometimes and give like 5 or 10 subs. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll be able to pay my internet bill this month. You know,
I'll do that. I do that
That's
sometimes
what I'm saying,
just because
bro.
I know.
Like,
You know,
it's crazy. That's the thing that stresses me out the most, though, is when that stupid number on Twitch, that sub count keeps fucking going down, bro. And because all this like gifted subs and prime subs that don't automatically renew, and trying to keep that above a threshold is like a constant war. I had a guy last night come into my stream. I had a little blue crown next to his name. I said, "Hey, guy, do you have an Amazon Prime subscription?" And he gave me shit. He gave me shit for asking about it, and he left. He's like, "Wow, what a way to introduce yourself." I'm like, "Bro, this is my job." That's how.
Yeah, that is cringy. So why don't you give me a Twitch Prime membership? I'm a fuck. I don't even know you. Why should I waste my Prime membership on you when I can actually put it towards somebody I like and actually give somebody I like the money?
Oh, dude, listen, every $2.50 I save from going back to Jeff and Amazon, you know, that's literally how I pay my bills. Prime subs. Like, people just don't understand it, bro.
it's a grind, bro. You know,
Overwatch
I appreciate it.
It's been fun, though. I think the only reation it has had any sort of viewership on my channel is because of the whole
If
drop.
he fucks up in Hollywood, he is going to crash the fuck out. You can guarantee it.
Thing going on.
Yeah,
but it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw you were doing drops, especially, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna hang out because why not? You know, why wouldn't you? It's kind of silly. You get it for free just for hanging out. You know, it helps you, helps them, helps us. It's a win-win. You know.
A lot, yeah.
So,
followers.
last question, and we'll end it because I know we went a little bit over, but it's it's been fun kind of get to know some of the background of you. So, what's your future look like? I like to ask this because I feel like it's a hard question.
Yeah, this got 173 views in 4 years, Bogue, so it's really helping off. Has he got any comments? Ethan is huge. Ethan Benard kind of big. They're the 2 comments on this video. 1 year ago. 2 years ago. There you go.
But not. Where do you see yourself in a year, 3 years, 5 years?
Bro, look back on this shit in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I've got a plan, brother. All right.
Let's tell the viewers and the listeners what this fucking plan is.
Owning a media corporation. Okay. Twitch streaming, like I said, very small part of what I plan on doing. I've actually grown to fucking hate it the more I do it. Like I love talking to people. Okay. I enjoy video games. What I don't enjoy is Twitch as a company and the gaming community. There's a lot of dumb shit in that community. And it is just mind-blowing how toxic some of it is.
Those comments
now,
are
I've met a lot of good
devastating,
people.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to disregard the good part of it, but wow. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see before you get into this, did you see the video of the old lady today? She was talking about TwitchCon, and she's like, thank God those people are no longer here. They were all awful people and entitled assholes.
Trainwreck said it pretty much said it, bro. It's literally the living embodiment of Twitch. I don't know what people expect.
Yeah.
I would not enjoy TwitchCon. Unless I had like a really solid friend group that I was going to be constantly surrounded by, there is no way in hell I would spend my money to go to an event like that.
Yeah, no.
Twitch as a company, dude, they take enough of my fucking money.
Well, especially after all that shit they announced with the Twitch partners.
It
Like,
blows
nah, we're not doing that shit.
mind how much money Twitch takes from streamers. And I didn't realize this until a guy that worked in ads came into my chat a couple weeks ago and said that Twitch takes 90% of my ad revenue.
Wow.
I made $59 after streaming 200 hours in September or August, okay? Which means that I had maybe a 11.
The thing is, right? You don't make money from ads on Twitch. You make money from subscriptions and bits. Yeah, this is it's not surprising that you made such a small amount of money with ads on Twitch. Not at all. Yet another complaint, and it's just if you had a solid audience, you would be making megabucks. There are people on Twitch who have less than 500 viewers, but it's a core audience of viewers that will pay good money to watch that person stream. Okay? Again, Ethan built a foundation on him being a lolcow, and as soon as he went into hospital and disappeared for a couple of months, people just moved on to the next big person or whatever. So it just goes to show that he really doesn't actually cultivate any dedicated audience.
$100 payout in August after streaming for 200 hours. But that
bet he
means
will
Twitch
hate
not
LA.
only took like 50% of subs, yada yada yada. They took $590 of ad revenue,
That's fucking
and I made
crazy, dude.
$1,100 that month. So not only did I make them $1,100 that month, right? But then they also took $590 of the presumed $650 of ad revenue I made them.
That's crazy, dude.
It bro, it just blows my mind how they can get away with that shit. And you know, these top streamers are too big of pussies to move, bro.
The bigger streamers have their own contracts on Twitch. They're not having the 50-50. A lot of the streamers have contracts where they're like 70-30, 80-20. So that's where the difference lays.
Like, unless they get like a deal written to them from another platform, they're sitting tight. They've got their Prime subs, they've got their sub count nice, high, and tidy. They don't need to worry about money for a while. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to get them to budge. And as long as they don't budge, the industry's not going to budge, and we're all going to be stuck here on Twitch.tv. It's crazy. Anyway, so a lot of people ask why I don't have like an alias, right?
Yeah.
Because this is my name, bro. Like my Twitch name, my Twitter handle, whatever. Like this is my dead ass name. I don't care.
I was gonna ask you that, by the way. That was I forgot to fucking write it down.
I don't want to be like a fucking name, like an alias, bro. I want to be me. I'm not. I ain't under no alias. I'm not putting on the damn mask. There's no deception happening here. Okay, what you see is what you get. I'm the most open fucking book you'll see on Twitch. I've talked about everything, like depression, etc., whatever.
Living Filters would say otherwise.
Like the most authentic person you will find on the platform. But I want to do a lot more than just Twitch. Like I want to do like a daily talk show. I want to do weekly podcasts. I want to have a late night live show on a platform like Twitch. Hopefully not Twitch by the time I get around to that. I want to have like a Patreon set up with exclusive content locked behind that paywall. I want to have companies. I want to have a company that runs a bunch of different subsidiary channels where I contract creators that I like to run them. So it'll be the base media company producing the talk show and the podcast and the weekly live show or the daily live show.
Ethan, you can barely make a 1-minute TikTok video in a week. How the fuck are you going to do all that?
That I'm doing, and then it'll have subsidiary channels on different topics or with different creators and stuff that are all like under and supported by them.
This is like his weight loss journey. He talks a big game, and he talks so much about it that he actually believes he's doing something. So this is the exact same thing. He's just talking it until he believes it's real, but nothing's actually happened.
Main company, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. This motherfucker got like some Lex Luthor type shit.
Bro,
he's like,
like,
yo,
listen,
I'm running
bro,
a corp.
All I'm
Totally
saying
authentic.
is that there's gonna be a force to be reckoned with in this industry. I don't know if it's all gonna be gaming, because the more I go on, the more and more dislike I get for like the gaming communities, just because how toxic most of it is.
Yeah.
Gaming will probably always be a part of it. Maybe on like the night streams or something, but I'm telling you, bro, I can't do that stuff right now because I can barely look at myself. I fucking hate myself so much.
Oh, dude, stop it,
no,
man.
listen,
Stop it.
If I don't listen, bro, you don't understand. Because if I don't think like that, I'll never change it. Because everyone's like, oh, love yourself, body positivity.
No, fuck that
Fuck
shit,
off. Okay, listen, bro, I'm like, I'll be probably fucking dead in 5 years if I don't lose weight. All right, don't tell me that I look good. Because I know I got the hair and I got the eyes, but that's about it. All right, no one wants this.
Ethan, you look like a middle-aged lesbian with the hair, I'm very sorry to say. You look like somebody's Auntie Mabel who shares a bed with their roommate, Tracy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when this is all gone, bam! It's going to be fucking crazy, bro. Like, listen, bro, we got the brown eyes, we got the red copper mane, we got the wide shoulders, 6'5".
You got quite
like,
the mane, bro. I'm a little jealous.
You won't be able to imagine the content powerhouse, the 6'5" content powerhouse that we're going to become when this fucking weight loss journey's over.
Hey, man, you know what?
I'm sorry, Ethan, but if you lose the weight, you're just going to look like a snack. And that's just the truth of it. I'm going to look like a sack. Other people look like sacks. You're going to have to change a lot when you lose all the weight. It's just how it is. You're going to get a lot of loose skin, mate. And you're going to have the wattle. You're going to have the wattle here. Broad shoulders that don't fit into suits. Yep, all that.
I applaud you, bro. And I agree with you. I mean, I've talked about this before, but the whole
shoulders.
Like, okay, it's good to have body positivity, but you also have to be realistic.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm a fat kid, and I know that I'm not like I'm trying to be healthy, but I know I'm not healthy, and I know that that's not okay, and it's okay to know that. You know, it's but like we have so much positivity towards the things that you should be positive about.
Yeah.
You should want to be healthy, and like you know, if you're being healthy, it's okay to be overweight to a certain degree, but you should want to do better for yourself.
Bro, I tell
you, know?
you, it's fucking crazy, dude. I eat a salad every day. Literally, every fucking day. And it's ironic as hell because I know all the...
He eats a salad every day, but he doesn't tell us that the salad is 1,500 calories.
Those kids in the TikToks that are going phase burger or whatever, those motherfuckers are, their moms are driving them through Burger King every day after school.
Oh, yeah.
100%. I haven't had Burger King in like 14 months.
Oh, dude, I eat that shit. I gain 5 pounds instantly.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I go to a fast food once a week, usually Popeyes or Chick-fil-A, because I like chicken. I fucking love chicken, bro. Okay?
Me too.
So
Yeah, he really likes his hair, but I honestly I can't with that. What on earth? It looks like a, well, what's it called? Like a wire brush. It looks like a wire brush. It's not like, I don't think it looks very nice at all.
me and my dad will do our little grocery shopping outing. We'll stop at Popeyes on the way home, and that'll be like my non all natural meal of the week. Like we do all natural, organic, everything at home. And I don't.
Have you had?
Have I had what?
Have you had Popeyes blackened chicken?
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing, and it's actually
good.
not that bad for you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm a spicy chicken sandwich guy.
Dude, me too.
It's not that spicy, but it hits the spot. You know, when you eat like, because I usually end up like eating like salads and like rice and chicken and like flatbreads and that kind of stuff throughout the week. So that, you know, that once a week, bro, that spicy chicken sandwich with the soda just hits different.
I have no idea. I've never had Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. I don't like Burger King really.
I know it's like complete garbage, but like you need just a little bit of garbage so you can eat the rest of the stuff throughout the week. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, the spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A is the shit.
Yeah.
I can eat that every day.
I
know
think
it's
I like
terrible.
Popeyes more. Just because it's bigger. Like the you know, I feel so fat when I do it, bro, but like I have to order more than just a little sandwich at Chick-fil-A to fill me.
See, the thing though that I like about the Chick-fil-A
so
one though.
Small, dude.
Oh yeah, but the nice thing about the Chick-fil-A one is the spice is built in to the actual like
He does love a bouffant. He likes to look like a cycle helmet.
fried shit that they put in the chicken.
That's fair.
Whereas with Popeyes, it's like the sauce, whatever they put on top. That's my thing. Not saying I still like it.
That lets the chicken stay crispy though, just for the record. I'm pretty sure
That is
that's why they
true.
do it. Because you ain't getting that crisp on that Chick-fil-A sandwich.
No. Oh, absolutely not. They know what the fuck they're doing at Popeyes. I'll give them that, dude. But hey, listen. So we went pretty long. You're fucking great, dude. I love your content. Talk to the viewers, the listeners about where they can find you, wherever you want them to find you.
Hey,
We can find Ethan at Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Burger King, McDonald's, the Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Dunkin' Donuts.
listen, bro, I'm live weekdays 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Ethan Benard. Benard, by the way, being my last name, unlike...
So he streamed twice a day. No wonder he was so burnt out on Twitch. If you're streaming twice a day on Twitch, you're going to have really shit quality streams. Jesus.
How 99% of people say it. Bernard. I'm telling you, bro, that second
Bernard.
R, their heads just fucking make it appear. Like, they just put that shit in there themselves. Hey, you seen this Ethan Bernard guy? No. He's a freaking imposter, dude. I don't know who that is. All right?
Where the fuck is the R, man? We want to know.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
And that's the same for TikTok and Twitter.
I had to put live at the end of the TikTok
Ethan's
username.
greatest hits.
Someone stole it. They have 0
Bitch.
followers.
That's a dick move.
And, you know, 127,000 followers isn't enough to get TikTok to give you your username back.
That's fucked, bro.
Good to know.
I looked the same thing with my name. I couldn't fucking get Max ABV on Twitch. It has to be Max_ABV because the other guy has like 2 followers and does have a photo. And
Bro, hey, listen, bro. One day I'm gonna get the connections and I'm gonna get the username Ethan on Twitch.
Let's go.
One day. That day's not now, but one day. That's the ultimate goal, bro.
That day is the 12th of Never, the 31st of February.
Oh, just at Ethan on all socials.
That's baller. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That's the end goal, but it's probably a
but
pricey
hey,
one.
Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Everybody, Drink O'Clock Pod on Twitter. You can find it on YouTube, on TikTok. I'll have this episode posted either later tonight or early tomorrow in terms of, you can find this on anywhere you can find podcasts. So if you want to tell anyone where to find it, say, hey, you have Apple? Great. Fucking just search Drink O'Clock Pod. It'll show up. And then I'll have some excerpts from here on YouTube. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Ethan, you're the man, bro.
Yeah,
Stay solid.
appreciate
Stay
it,
alive.
dude.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Yeah, don't die. What other podcast does this have? 7 days ago, 3 views. The renovation prenup. AI will change everything. Drink less, putt better. Bert and Burgers. A musical journey across America. Unlocking tax mysteries. Why games suck now? Yeah, so podcasts, he's still carrying on with the podcast, which is fair enough, you know. Yeah, 89 subscribers. He's doing really well. 1 second. Hi. Let's have a look at some other things. That's all I had lined up for Ethan. It is a very weird channel, isn't it? Well, here's something I forgot to talk about. Hold on. That one as well. Well, we'll use that a bit. Man who weighed 600. This is People. Is People quite popular in America? I don't know. This is an exclusive, by the way. Man who weighed 660 lbs at his heaviest admits he should be dead. Here's how he turned his life around. This is going to be an audiobook with James. Hope you enjoy. Ethan Benard, 26, was inspired to make a change after he was hospitalized amid the COVID-19 pandemic. This was published today at 4 a.m. Eastern time. What the fuck is that? Let's close that. So here's Ethan. This door is normal. This door is the same, but it's somehow narrower. Interesting. A 26-year-old man who weighed 660 lbs as his heaviest was inspired to turn his life around following a hospitalization amid the COVID-19 pandemic. I was begging God to let me live through it when I was in the hospital, but after I got out, I was questioning why he even kept me alive, Ethan Benard told People. He now uses social media to inspire others amid his ongoing weight loss journey. A man who has dealt with weight struggles his entire life got to 660 pounds at his heaviest. After a dark period when he faced death, he was able to make a change, and he now hopes to inspire others. Ethan Benard's issues with his body began at a young age. I've been dealing with it my whole life. I was 200 pounds by the age of 9, and obviously I didn't stop there, he tells People exclusively. Growing up, I didn't know that I could be any different. I thought that this was just how I was meant to be. So I didn't really question my weight, even though my parents were really trying to help me not go down this path. Benard, now 26, continues. When I became a teenager, that ignorance turned into self-hatred once I learned how bad it really was. And, instead of correcting the problem, that self-hatred drove me down the path to being this big even faster, he adds. For nearly a decade, I hated my body so much that I didn't take care of it. I didn't feel like it was worthy of being taken care of. And that went well beyond just the food that I was eating. Well done, Ethan. Lovely hernia you've got there, mate. That jacket doesn't fit. A big turning point for Benard came amid the COVID-19 pandemic. I realized that if I wanted to live, I needed to lose the weight and make a life worth living, he recalls. I started the weight loss in 2021 at nearly 660 pounds, and 4 months into the year, I was down over 50 pounds. However, things took a turn for the worse when Benard was hospitalized with COVID and bacterial pneumonia. I spent 11 days on a ventilator and a total of over 3 weeks in the ICU, and then I got transferred to a rehab hospital for 5 weeks after that, he tells People. In one fell swoop, my financial health, my mental health, my spiritual health, and obviously my physical health all took a really nasty hit. I was begging God to let me live through it when I was in the hospital, but after I got out, I was questioning why he even kept me alive, Benard says. I was between 550 and 600 pounds during that hospitalization. This was a time when the vast majority of COVID patients who get put on a ventilator did not live, he adds. But me, a nearly 600 lb guy who is kind of the picture of someone who would die in that situation, lived. With a new mindset after his hospitalization, Benard knew he had to go all in when it came to his weight loss journey, but it was never smooth sailing. Between 2021 and 2025, I literally lost and gained back the same 100 pounds 4 separate times, he says. It was like a cycle that I genuinely couldn't break. I would lose 100 pounds, get closer to the 500 pounds mark, and then if something went wrong, I would just fall apart and get it all back. In January 2025, I had a big perspective shift. My entire life, I've had the desire to start a family. And I realized that if I give up and continue to fail on this journey, it wouldn't just affect me and my future, but it would also impact the lives of my future family as well. Wife and kids mentioned, continues Benard. Once I started doing it for more than just myself, it allowed me to have the determination I needed to go further than I've gone before, he adds. And there's him looking like a chud. Now Bernard documents his weight loss journey for his thousands of followers on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I've tried really hard right from the beginning to be vulnerable and share both the highs and the lows, he says. This obviously opened up a lot more negativity. And honestly, I've done a really bad job at guarding my mental health and not letting that affect me. But I know that by sharing my journey in the way that I do, I'm able to impact a lot more people than I would if I didn't share these low points. I think hearing firsthand how my videos have helped people in their own lives gives me an indicator on how important it is to keep sharing in a very raw and vulnerable way, adds Benard. Knowing that these videos help people, it makes it worth dealing with all the negativity and nastiness of the internet that comes alongside sharing your life online like this. He continues, but I'm also astounded at how much support I get, even when I'm not doing well on my journey. Knowing that what I'm doing is having such a positive impact on other people, it's priceless. More slimming filters again. Gerald Head. When it comes to his advice for others struggling with their weight, Bernard says, a lot of people have convinced themselves that they want to make the change that they need to make. But a lot of people haven't actually flipped the switch and made the decision to change. That realization I had in January of last year was my switch. It let me get down to 440 pounds, and I haven't been close to 400 pounds in nearly a decade, he explains. I really want people to understand the importance of not giving up, Bernard tells people. If someone like myself can go from being 660 pounds and depressed and not caring whether or not they lived or died to losing over 200 pounds, hard cap, and continuing to try and work my way towards where I want to be, even while dealing with the struggles, imagine what they can do. Flip the switch, he adds. Okay, so comments here. Way to go, keep up the good work. Keep going one day at a time. I think he's great. So what did you guys think of that? Really wonderful, is it not? Hey, you guys. Let's have a little look at James Bola. So I had a look at this. Oh,
Mood, you guys. Hi, my name is James Bola. Um,
it's okay. It's okay, James. Like, we're all friends here. Mood. I'm starting my health journey and I'm getting the gastric sleeve. Mood.
Mood, you guys. Hi, my name is James Bola.
Yeah.
And last year, I went viral for eating.
He went viral.
A whole bunch of ramen noodles, maruchans. And since then, I've built all of this.
Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on today with this.
Moody guys, hi, my name is
Also, can you change the batteries on your fire alarm, please?
James Bola. Okay. Mood, you guys. Hi, my name is James Bola, and last year I went viral for eating a whole bunch of ramen noodles, maruchans, and since then I've built all of this, and
he's built all of this by his titties and his belly.
I'm gonna get emotional. It's been a journey. So many blessings have came from all of this, and I'm so grateful.
You guys, he's really emotional right now.
And yep. Since I've posted my first video of me eating maruchan, I've always seen you guys in the comments worried for me and worried for my health, and I get it. I understand the content that I was putting out was controversial, and it was,
no shit, Sherlock.
Not good. And but I had to make a choice between making the content or not paying my bills, and I needed to pay bills, so I kept.
I mean, yeah, I get it to an extent, but you could always find something else to pay the bills. You don't have to gorge yourself on camera to be able to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Maybe Simon's going to make a video about this, because this is quite a recent video. This is actually 2 days ago. Still using the feeder camera angles though, yeah. Looking down on the platter.
Doing
it does follow.
And yeah, we're here now, and I'm so grateful for everything. And let's get into it. I'm starting a weight loss journey. Back in 2019, I had lost 150 pounds, and I was at my lowest weight. I was at 209, and I was feeling amazing. And I was finally comfortable in my body. I mean, I've always been comfortable in my body, but
yeah.
I felt good, healthy, and I could do more stuff. I could go to amusement parks, and I could go do a hike and stuff like that. So I was very happy with that. And in 2020, COVID happened, and I had gained weight. I started gaining weight. The gym shut down. I started working at fast food again. I went back to school, so I was just focused on school. And yeah, I started gaining a little bit of weight, and people were telling me you know what, the way you're eating, you're gonna gain all the weight. And my response is if I gain the weight back, I lost it once and I can do it again. And this is how I looked right here, you guys, right here. I'm inserting a picture right here. And
where is it? Where's the picture at?
Moody guys, hi, my name is James Bola. And since I've posted my first video of me eating bones, and I was at my lowest weight, I was at 209, and I was feeling amazing. And
so where's the picture?
And let's get into it. I'm starting a weight loss journey. And people were telling me, like, you know what, the way you're eating, you're gonna gain all the weight. And my response is like, if I gain the weight back, I lost it once and I can do it again. And this is how I looked right here, you guys, right here. I'm inserting a picture right here. And
no, we can't find the picture.
Yeah, I gained all the weight, and throughout the years I've seen the weight like pile on and pile on and pile on, and I've always had that mindset of like, if you lost the weight once, you could do it again, because you know the steps and you know how to go use the gym equipment and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I never got around to it, and I'm here.
Simon Goliath is rubbing his nipples in anticipation. Oh my God, I'm gonna train him so fucking hard right now.
I currently weigh, I went to the doctors and I currently weigh 514.
Okay.
That's my highest weight I've ever been. And the reason why I'm doing this is because a opportunity was presented to me and I shut it down because of my weight. Because I get tired easy when I walk. Going up flights of stairs is really hard for me. Walking is really hard for me sometimes.
That's why it's so important to lose weight. I mean, he's a young guy, right? He's in his 20s. It would be great for him to lose a lot of weight when he's so young. Because if he's losing mobility now, it is a very dark road he'll go down.
And I need to fix that. Because this life that I'm building for myself is the life that I've always wanted. And my weight is holding me back a lot. So I'm starting a weight loss journey. I'm currently at 514. And I want to lose weight. I have spoken to my doctor and I have the gastric sleeve scheduled for June. And
June, less than 2 months. Okay.
I want to start losing weight, so I'm going to start the weight loss journey now.
Okay.
So yeah. Mood, if you guys want to follow me on this weight loss journey and change my life forever, please follow me and follow my YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and you'll get to see my journey. Mood.
Mood indeed. God, I really hope this is genuine. Like, I would love for him to be able to, you know, lose the weight and be healthy. Because he actually seems like a decent fella, you know? Well, I don't know.
I am stopping the mukbang videos. The Domino's one that I did is the last mukbang that I'm ever gonna do. Well, unhealthy mukbang. I'm gonna do healthy mukbangs now.
Guys, who did we hear this from years ago? I'm only gonna do healthy mukbangs now. All right, Bola Beauty.
I'm gonna give you guys an insight of me losing weight. I'm gonna give you guys an insight of me weighing in every Monday. And yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get healthy. And next year, I'm doing this. Okay. Next year is gonna be my year.
Healthy mukbangs.
This year is gonna be my year. I'm starting now.
Well, first thing you want to do is change your smoke alarm batteries.
I'm taking my life back. Mood, you guys. Like I said, if you guys want to follow this journey, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. And I love you guys.
All the sobbing and not a tear in sight. You're right there.
Thank you so much. Bye, you guys. Bye.
Right. What's the first video after this?
Mood, you guys. Hi. I hope everyone is doing okay. So yesterday I announced that I'm getting the gastric sleeve, and yeah, a lot of support has been coming in. I posted on Instagram, so much support on there. Thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't
Is this a filter? Because his skin looks really, really smooth.
seen the video, it's the one before this one. So if you guys want to go check it out, you guys can. But yeah, I want to show you guys something that I got. I got scale, you guys. Look
Okay,
at that.
you guys. You could have at least wiped the stain off your shirt before you recorded the video.
It is from Amazon Basics. The capacity is 660 pounds. I am currently at 514. I'm gonna do weigh-ins every Monday, you guys. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on my weight till my surgery.
Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna do this, you guys. I know I said that I'm gonna lose weight before, but this time I am 100% serious.
Of course you are.
And yeah, I'm so excited. The next video, for the next video, I am going to be posting weighing in and showing you guys how much I weigh. Maybe I gained a little bit since I've seen the doctor. Maybe I've lost some. Probably gained. So yeah, I'm so excited and I'm so happy. I have a lot of support. And if you guys are just seeing this, hi, my name is James. I started a weight loss journey, and if you guys want to follow up on it, follow me on here, on TikTok, and follow me at Instagram, YouTube at JamesBola_2.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited. Period. Mood, you guys.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for him. Mood, you guys. Oh my God, Mood, you guys. I wonder what he's going to eat, guys.
Mood, you guys. Today for breakfast, we're doing a little review of Fat Ear Pizza here in the High Desert. And we have a little snack. Let's see what we got. Starting off strong with some buffalo wings, you guys. That looks so good.
Only healthy mukbangs now.
And next we have the barbecue ones, you guys. Oh my God, these smell so delicious, you guys. Look at that. So good. Next I got some.
Do you notice he's wearing the same shirt as his video where he talks about getting a gastric sleeve? Do you reckon this was recorded before or after he said that?
Chicken Alfredo. Doesn't that look delicious, you guys? Oh my God, it smells so good. I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
And next, you guys, we have the pepperoni jalapeno thin crust, you guys. Oh my God, doesn't that look so good? And right here, you can build your own pizza, you guys. You can build your own pizza.
I guess, there is one improvement. He's gone from large to small in pizza.
That's insane. Next, you guys, we have the calzone. I got it with pepperoni, marinara, sausage. You can build your own calzone as well, you guys.
Okay.
Doesn't that look delicious? I'm
it does,
hungry.
Pizza looks good, yeah.
Next, we have the pepperoni pizza, you guys. Oh my God, I cannot wait to eat all this. And for dessert, they gave us some dessert, you guys. And remember, balance is key, so I got lemonade, you guys. You have to keep it balanced. Mood, if you want to see me eat all this, go on to.
All the fats get into his brain. That's his definition of healthy, yeah. Mood, you guys.
Mood, hi, you guys.
Mel's, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So, a lot of you guys have questions. I posted a video to me of going to do a food review at a pizza place. That video is for my drafts, you guys. You guys have to understand that it is for my drafts.
Yeah, you're literally wearing the same shirt, and I can see stains on the shirt. James, you're not fooling anyone, mate. I can see your big ass titties.
I have a whole bunch of drafts that I still need to post, so I will be posting those. Those were filmed like either last week, so they're not from
either last week. He can't even be bothered to formulate an excuse. They were filmed. Pizza in his fucking brain knots. Literally stains on his shirt. Literally garlic mayo stains on his fucking shirt.
Present day, you guys. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna do a weigh-in today. I'm going to show you guys. I got a scale. The scale is 660 pounds capacity.
Good.
I am currently at 514. Well, the last time I went to a doctor's, that was 514. We're going to do a weigh-in right now, and we're going to see how much we weigh.
Good.
Okay, you guys, the scale is on. I'm going to step on the scale, and I'm going to show you guys.
James, stand still.
Okay. So I am 524, you guys.
So he's put on 10 pounds in the. I reckon he. I think he's done the gastric sleeve video. He went to get a pizza, and then he did his weigh-in. So he's put on 10 pounds in 2 days. That's what I reckon.
Marked at 524. So that means I gained
10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Yeah.
So we're at 524, you guys. And I'm going to weigh in again on Monday. Monday is the actual date. We're going to go full throttle on the weight loss journey. And I'm excited. This is my scale, you guys. You guys, I'm using the restroom and I feel like I need to get another scale. Because I feel like it is accurate, but do you see how the numbers were kept moving up and down?
Oh my God. Why do they always do this? Oh, the scale's not accurate. The scale's... Oh, Jesus Christ. Basically, you've had a poo and the scale didn't move. That's why you're in the toilet. That's what's happened. He's done a big poo. And, yeah. The salad ain't going to do that. Yeah. Telling on yourself. Telling on yourself.
Like an accurate reading. I want one that like stops and gives you an accurate
Lilycat, thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
reading. So I think I'm going to have to buy another one. But here's the first scale that I bought, and that's how much it says I weigh. So we're starting at 524, you guys. Mood. I'm gonna buy a new scale, and I'll see you guys.
I hope you wash your hands after touching your mouth, because you just done a big poo.
On Monday. Mood, and stay tuned because today we're gonna go shopping for healthy food. Period. Mood.
Oh, did you mean to send that membership? Because it's been retracted. Still got your money. Moo.
Take it away.
That tortilla is dripping with something. And he's sweating. What is that? And he's wearing the same fucking shirt. He's wearing the exact same shirt as the pizza, as the gastric sleeve video, as the weigh-in video. What the actual fuck is this? Totally getting the gastric sleeve. Cheers. Is that a whole stein of milk? Say goodbye. Delicious. Cheers, Lily Cat. Appreciate you. That's where the white stains came from. It wasn't garlic mayo. It was egg. Egg stains on your shirt, James. You filthy lying bastard. Egg stains on your shirt. Gastric band won't work. Oh, who knows, Dan? This is just diabolical. Balance is key. God, Tom. James. James Bola. James Bola, I want you to lose 30 pounds in 1 month, and I will approve you for weight loss surgery. I'm gonna put you on a 1,500 calorie diet. Oh my God, Ethan, what are you doing? A bouncing baby Bola. I'm saving these. I'm saving these. It looks like he's enjoying himself. Lovely bit of doctor now. Health journey starts tomorrow. You know it, Mr. Big Head. What the fuck is that? Cheese. Balance is key, guys. Balance is key. The fuck is that? So much for losing weight, I know, right? Maybe this is his fast food funeral, Lily. Three pomegranate seeds. I don't think he wants to be too healthy. Do you know what I mean? Don't want to go overload on pomegranate seeds. Oh my God, take a bite. Yep, lovely. This is fucking rank, man. I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? How can anybody wank to this? Like, I'm straight up asking anyone, right? How the fuck does somebody wank to this shit? Because this just looks disgusting to me. Wash your hands. Yeah, it looks really hot. Lots of sweat. He is very sweaty eating all this. Yep. We see the evidence of the white stuff on his shirts. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've no idea. Fuck me, it never ends. Is this Dante's Eighth Circle of Hell? Watching James Bola videos on a loop. What in the fuck was that? Legs. Yeah, so James Bola's on a weight loss journey. We're just gonna have to wait and see because he's weighing himself again on Monday. Okay. So we're gonna have to keep up with this weight loss journey, aren't we? We've got Ethan Benard to keep up with, we've got Will Kelly to keep up with, we've got James Bola to keep up with, we've got Taylor Sowers to keep up with as well. What's Tay Sowers up to? That little prick.
How did you do it? How do I do it? What did you...
How do you do what? You look exactly the same. Oh, you can't see. How does he look different? He doesn't look any different at all. The little bastard.
Babe, what are you doing? We gotta go.
I'm logging my workout and water through Body Buddy.
Body Buddy, what is that?
Body Buddy is an app that texts you through iMessage and it helps hold you accountable.
Really? Accountable
Yeah, it looks like it's really holding you accountable, mate.
for what?
Well, it holds you accountable for pretty much everything. Your calories, your sleep, your workouts, your mental, everything. And it sets you up 2 goals per day to help you get through the day. So, honestly, I think everybody should have Body Buddy.
That actually sounds pretty cool. I might go get
And how much did they pay you for that? That sounds pretty cool. I think I shall also download Body Buddy.
that.
Yeah, go get it. It's on the App Store and let it help you hold you accountable today.
Guys, I think I need to start just hitting the old ad revenue monies. Yeah, come on, send me an email, guys. I'll do your shitty app, whatever. Oh, don't know what's going on there. Let's just take a mummy, I've done a poo. There you go. That's what Ethan's up to, being a shill, as per usual. Okay, so that's all from me for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all the memberships today. It's really, really so kind of you, honestly. Yeah, I just can't really explain how much it means to me. So, yes, thank you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll watch some positive stuff tomorrow. Okay, not this old shit. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. You all take care. Have a good day. Have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.